Hello, welcome back, you guys. Oh, get that for now. But hey, nice to see you guys again. Hope you guys had a fantastic week. It's been a very busy week for me at least, so I hope you guys have had a bit more of a chill time than I've had. But last time we were in the middle of a little game with Mina, which we did not completely finish. I think all we have to do is just get to the end again and finish the last bit, I think. But I don't think we were too far off from the end there. Matuna Mulin. Yeah, hold on, I gotta bring up my cheat sheet again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's, we gotta get reacclimated to this area again. Alternian soft drink. We already went all this last time. Also, I realized just before the stream that I forgot to, I forgot to post the VOD for last week up, so I'll be posting that with today's VOD at the same time after stream today, so. That's Cronus. I don't remember any of these characters' names or who is who. But we'll learn again. We'll learn again. Nope. I do not remember which boxes are important and which ones aren't. Got a classical. Yeah. Okay. Home to Sea Dweller rings. Matuna's the yellow one and Mulin is the cat one. I should have remembered Mulin because, you know, Mulin. Mulin kitty cats. Okay. We'll do whoever we find first. I think they're in the next area, right? Wait, hold on. There was a chest there we missed. I don't remember which chests are important, so we gotta go get all of them. Yeah, hello. Okay, so let's be Matuna. Yeah, okay. This custodian really has his hands full taking care of that guy. You kind of feel for the hideous monster. Or at least that's your observation if you're being Mina right now. If you're being Matuna, you beg your enormous parental unit for some mind honey. The huge beast grunts dismissively and bops you on the helmet. You fall on your ass and throw a tantrum. Yeah, I don't think we did much as Matuna. Dog, before you even start with your junk, I just want to point out I can barely understand a word you say. I'm sorry. Oh god, yeah, now I remember Matuna is the one I couldn't land on a good voice for. Like, between your god-awful quirk and your variety of weird conflicting speech impediments, and the fact that even aside from all the shitty numbers you stick in words, you're still misspelling half what you say, I just get the fuck out. Or give the fuck up. Give straight the fuck up, Uncle Mother Glubber. Bitch, why did you shove my rad injury battle into your nasty sexual private parts or something? Thank the fuck you were never a major player, at least from my personal vantage over the course of this ridiculous huge narrative. Hashtag way minor character, yo. Probably would have offed myself even schooner if I had to hear you talk much. Hashtag really too bad since you got the bestest, fishiest name of anyone. Sorry. Okay, Oh. I was not expecting it to let me get into that little wedge between the stairs. Okay, we got this. We got a club key. Do we keep the keys when we switch characters? Like, if I switch over to being Mina right now, will I still be able to put the club key in? They just hand off the keys whenever they're by each other. Nice. Okay, let's go back to Batuna. See, did we talk to anyone else as Matuna? Yeah, that's very nice of them. Making sure we got the key when we left. Especially after insulting them. Okay, did we talk to you? Hey, Chief, looking good today. Is that a new helmet? No, you motherfucker. Easy there. It was a joke, of course. Of course it's not a new helmet. What, you think I'm oh wait, yeah, we did talk to this fucker. Okay, I'm not talking to this guy again. Go away, go away, go away. Yeah, I don't want to talk to that guy again. Hovering maritime stallion issues a stern fatherly neigh. Hashtag seahorse dad. Yeah, I do not want to talk to that guy again. Oh, we didn't. We didn't, did we? So I have to talk to him again, don't I? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Let's get through this. Yeah, let's just skip past his insulting bullshit. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I missed it. Oh wait, no. Is this a new thing? Oh wait, hold on. That was a new thing. Oh, I almost forgot. I've been working on a song I think you might. Your music is shit and I fucking hate you! Wow, fair enough. Really, that's totally fair. Hurtful beyond my ability to capture fifth language, but fair. But seriously, stay here. I'm going to work on my magic and bikes. Not literally, of course, because as I learned through a series of crushing revelations during my adolescence, magic isn't real. I just said be Cronus, that's all, okay. Hashtag just so over with the visiting scene. Wait here, try not to fall down, and above all, try not to be seen. Alright. Okay, so now we're Cronus. Okay, so I just automatically went through the, okay. Okay, was there anyone up here? I don't remember. The door is locked, you knock but no one answers. And Cronus said he's gonna, okay, yeah, so we need to find Mina again, wherever we left her off. Oh yeah. We're getting back into the groove of things. We're figuring it out. Wait, where'd she go? Dang it, looks like she ditched you again. Hashtag story of your life, hashtag this is probably Captain Helmet's fault, hashtag you should go grill him. No, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Do we get anything? Okay, yeah, we don't get anything new there. Okay, we go off. Looking for her. Oh, okay. Okay, so we have to go to the other area over here and down. Nope. Is it? Could it be? It is! It's Problem Sleuth, A-Stick, and Pickle Inspector in their original Prospition attire! You knew it! You knew you would find them eventually! It's so great to meet! Wait. This is not Problem Sleuth, A-Stick, and Pickle Inspector. These are just some random prospicions who are similarly proportioned! Hashtag proportioned prospicions. you're beginning to think you'll never run into them. That's fine. Haven't read their comics yet. Okay, so she's got to be around here somewhere then. Because it won't let us leave. Problem Sleuth 1, yes, yes. We're gonna get to that once we finish up with Homestuck. Yeah, so she's got to be around here somewhere because it won't let us leave. Oh, so we have to talk to him. Oh, okay. I just want this guy to leave him alone. I just want Cronus to leave him alone. Okay, Grill Matuna. Hey, I thought I told you to stay put. What? I told you to stay here in exactly this spot. Well, Shiva's gone. Someone must have frightened her away. You must have spaced out and wandered into view briefly. She probably got one look at you and couldn't split fast enough. No, I stayed here like you said. Wonderful. This is just exactly what I need. What with all my frayed emotions lately. Thanks a lot, buddy. I don't know if you guys can hear the cat food dispenser in the background, but if you're wondering what that is, that's the cat food being dispensed. My cat's going running. I'm sorry. No, you're not. You're lying. Your whole bifurcated demeanor is such an act. Half the time you're obnoxious and incomprehensible, and the other half you're mild and contrite. Sure, pal. As if I'm not so onto you. You only pretend to say you're sorry to get girls to like you more. Sure seems like Pyrope's a sucker for the ruse. Like, I'm not familiar with those tactics. Who do you think wrote the book on that? I don't know who wrote the book. Be quiet. I really dislike the sound of you. Do you realize because of you, I may be epochs before I get another shot with her? You just have to crawl out of the bushes and shit your space chute in plain sight. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. He's just being an asshole. I said shut up. Do you have any idea of what a man of my class would do if a mustard blood like you spoke to me this way on Alternia? Honestly, sometimes I think I was hatched in the wrong universe, let alone the wrong body. I'm so sick of having to pretend to treat you with the dignity you wouldn't deserve even if you could count the scars on my forehead. You couldn't tell me the answer if I asked what your favorite number was. 2! Don't interrupt, you're a horrible friend and a horrible person. Oh, no! He's so sad, he drew a picture of himself sad. Atula is the only one, is only with you out of pity. She doesn't have real feelings for you, no one could. Dude, shut up, that's so mean. Also, he's with Atula, that's so sweet. The sad picture again. You have brain-damaged reject on a team full of rejects. A reject's reject. I would have called you myself if that word meant what it should have on our planet. Yeah, Mina to the rescue! Mina! Valve, Valve, how long, were you standing there? Douche. Yeah. No more needs, to be said. Yo, that was some scuzzy repartee there, even for you, Crow Dog. The last thing on my feelings need is your harsh judgment. I just can't handle that on top of everything else you've done to me. What the fuck else have I done to you? You ignored me. Ugh. This is serious. Please don't dismiss my emotions like that. Look, I have an especially tortured and confused soul. I really can't afford anemone more grief from you. Hashtag I cannot believe you're doing my fish pun thing while you're still trying to hit on me. Not even the fish puns can win her over when it comes to this guy. Worth a shot. Don't ever say a fish thing again or I'll gut you. The fish bones are too good to be sullied by his mouth. You know, you're being a bit hypocritical here, don't you think? What? Taking me to task for ripping Captor a sorely deserved new hook? Like you aren't even more guilty of abusing the poor fella. You're such a glubbing liar. Oh, am I? Tell me, pray tell, who was it exactly in which alternate universe that used grown-up Captor as a living warp drive in her spaceship for millennia? Hashtag helmsman. Hey, that wasn't me. I mean, not yet. Alternate ways. Oh, sure. No grub sauce on your hands. Oh, is he talking about the Empress version of her? Dude, that's not her. That's an alternate universe version of her. That's not even her. Oh, sure. No grub sauce on your hands. Wow, you did it. And Bora, you totally changed my mind about you. Let's start making out immediately. Hashtag not. Just admit it. You have it within you to be just as harsh to our behamilton buddy as I am, if not more. Hashtag Helm-chan. What? Like, dude, the capacity for cruelty doesn't mean shit if you don't act on it. Actually, it means more if you don't act on it, because that means you're actively making a choice to do good, or at least, you know, not be a shitty person if you know that you have the capacity to be cruel. Like, maybe worry about yourself before throwing stones in glass houses. Man, the girl's gotta have fuel for her pimp ride, know what I'm saying? Like, they probably took care of him good. You know how it is. Someone's gotta take care of the guy anyways. And, yeah. Oh, how have the rationalizations begin to flow when it suits your overinflated ego? So very typical of the kind of people who reject me. Hashtag IE, literally everyone. At least I don't think I'm an alien. What are you talking about? Look at you all fronting that stupid get-up, with your slicked hair and that dumb little wand in your mouth. Excuse me? It's not a wand. You know perfectly well my visiting days are behind me. It's called a human cigarette. And apparently you're supposed to set it on fire. I mean, yeah, kind of, but you'll give yourself cancer in the process. Although, if you ask me, burning it seems like a waste of a perfectly good and cool cigarette. I heard a rumor you think you're a human now. That true? It's a private matter. I don't see why I should have to talk about it with you and open myself up to more of your judgmental scorn. Sounds like another desperate cry for attention, in my opinion. I feel I should jump in here at this moment, Mina, before you're inadvertently shame Cronus for his extremely delicate feelings of species dysphoria. Oh, great. Hello, how are you gonna mess this up this time? No, Gaycree, man, you don't need to jump in here and defend me like this. I got it. Oh man, even he's like, no, don't do this. And I'm gone. You bros can figure out your boring feelings without me. Mina, wait! Oh man, just like that, she's had my life again. You had to go and fuck it up for me, didn't you? Some friends I have. Listen, I was doing you a favor. You don't need to be dating anyone who can't appreciate you for who you really are. Or, more importantly, which fantasy version of yourself you most strongly identify with. Okay, so dude, are you like, okay, like his identity as a human is totally valid, or are you like, oh, it's just a fantasy fiction of his? Dude, you can't have it both ways. Yeah, you're probably right. She doesn't appreciate me. So few of you cats do, really. Hashtag even the ones who literally identify as cats. To be honest, she might be right. Sometimes I think I might only be saying I'm a human to get attention. Maybe I should give it up. I'd be extremely disappointed to hear that if it were true, and that would be such a slap in the face to all those who know themselves to be an alien while trapped in the pedestrian body of their own race. It would be unspeakably invalidating of their struggles and massively triggering to their emotions. Hashtag trigger warning, hashtag invalidated struggles, hashtag triggered emotions. Dude, if he's explored his identity as a human and then decided, like, you know what, actually, this isn't for me. Maybe I was going in the wrong place. You should still encourage him to be himself rather than saying like, no, you, no, this is bad representation. You gotta keep with it or you'll be bad representation. Just stop it. Oh my God. But fortunately, I know you would never stoop as low as that. You understandably have doubts about your feelings and probably downplay them as a defense mechanism since so few are prepared to recognize the legitimacy of your plight. But I am, and I just wanted you to know that I'm here for you, and I'm prepared to lecture to you extensively. I mean, listen to you extensively about your ultra important problems. Wow, thanks, pal. You're right. My feelings really are real, not fake, like the huge disappointing fraud that magic turned out to be. I guess the truth is, deep down, I always knew I was a 1950s style human greaser. I just needed to finally be introduced to human culture to make sense of those feelings. Wonderful. I'm so happy you have found the light of truth within yourself. Now join me in tagging our discussion with righteous warnings as we consecrate your disadvantage in the holy annals of problematics. Oh, okay, we're gonna leave that now. Okay, so we talked to Mina. Anything else we can do as Cronus? I don't think so, because, yeah, it was only Mina over here. We already checked. There's nothing new with this guy. Oh, we can talk to Matuna again. Okay. Okay. Hey, buddy. Well, I fucked up with her. Probably beyond repair this time. Hashtag laugh, hashtag laugh, hashtag laugh, hashtag laugh, hashtag laugh. Guess I'll attempt ghost suicide yet again. Of course, by which I mean tell people I did to win sympathy points. Does that work? Not really. Why don't you try it? What with you? Yeah. Well, this is clearly absurd, but what the heck? Yay, ghost double suicide between people who hate each other. Matu and I just can't take it anymore. I think my ghost is going to kill us. Oh, to try out telling people he's gonna try killing himself. Okay. I think my ghost is going to kill itself. Wow, let's fuck. Wait, really? No. No. Please off in idiot fucking garbage. Hashtag fuck you, 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 fuck you. Oh. Well, that could have gone worse, I guess, maybe. Okay. I think that's really all we can do here. Okay. Oh wait, no, not be. Oh no, I was gonna do okay, I guess we're Mina now. I wanted to try talking to her again, but okay, I guess we're Mina now. Yeah, thing of talking to Cronus as Matuna. Okay, so let's switch over to Matuna and let's chat, buddy. Hold on, I'm gonna get a drink of water. Make sure you guys are hydrating. Game Bros! Okay. Okay, here we go. Talk to Cronus. Oh, but, right, I gotta click in the box. Okay, now we talk to Cronus. Hey, bro, want to hear some slam poetry I made? He just broke my skateboard in half and walked away. Oh no, not Not the skateboard. Not the skateboard. How is he gonna do sweet tricks now? How's he gonna grind and flip and fall on his face now? Not the skateboard, dude. Okay, so we already had this conversation with her. Okay. Yep, that's it. Okay, let's be Mina. Let's move that out of the way. Let's head up here. Okay. Okay. Nice, so we don't have to worry about switching characters, now we know. Yeah, we could only talk to Moon. Okay. Okay. Yeah, be Mulin. Okay. Making sure we check all these chests. It's a chest. Hello. I wish I could do a good purr sound. But I can't. Oh, right. Yes. That is such a cute teapot, though. With the cats on it. I do love that. I would genuinely like that teapot in real life. Got a pair of action claws. Okay. Have all the keys now. We don't have to worry about that anymore. So we can be Mulin. Okay. Let's talk to Mina as Mulin. What? Oh, I meant to ask. Have you met the humans yet? Yeah. OMG, aren't they just so perf? Nah, they'll see what the big deal with them is. Mina, no. They're all so perfectly adorable. Each is literally more precious and perfect than the last. If only you could hear how bonkers you sound. Mina, no. You don't understand. They are my babies. What the fuck's a baby? They're my perfect, precious, gay little babies. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, I love her. I love her. They're my perfect, precious, gay little babies is perfect. Every time I talk about my gay little ships. Hold on, I gotta screenshot that to show my sister because she would agree. What's gay? She doesn't know what gay is. It's a thing that human babies are sometimes, I think. Oh, she doesn't know what gay is either. Can't even deal with this, Mew. Hashtag failing to can. Hashtag when it comes to dealing with it. Oh, and do you even have the slightest idea what the shipping implications are? By adding the humans into the picture, both pre-scratch and scratch post, it has increased the pairing possibilities exponentially. I love her cat buns, but they're kind of hard to say sometimes. I love the, instead of saying post-scratch, she says scratch post. I love that. It's really been overwhelming. I can't even. I just, hashtag no. That's it. Hashtag I can't. I'm so done. I'm done. Nope. Hate to change the subject. Hashtag not really. But I kind of sidestepped past Kurlaz back there whilst granting him a wide berth. Hashtag didn't want to get tangled up in his hair. He obviously won't say a thing to me, which is probs for the best. Since he actually talks to you, maybe you can answer stuff? Like what? Hashtag hair poofing tips? Like, do you know if he's god tier? I'm building this army, and it's going horribly so far, and I'm sure it would be unimaginably horrendous having him along, but I need all the muscle I can get, you know what I'm saying?
I actually don't know. Yes, we are pretty close, but you know how he is. He's still very secretive and still loves making riddles out of everything. He's been very excited lately. He feels that so many of his spooky religion's prophecies are on the verge of coming true, and the stars are coming into alignment. Remember how he used to go on and on about the messiahs, angels of double death, and all that wacky stuff?
Yeah, we always had way too many religious nut jobs in our party, so I always tune at him trout. Hashtag more slam at puns. Hashtag, or should I say, hashtag salmon. Yeah, your salmon puns! Back when he could talk at least. Then he did us all the psycho favor of sewing his mouth shut so it was win-win. Hashtag angels of double win, more like.
I suppose.
Please don't take this for interest in shipping talk. You and he aren't a red item anymore, right?
Oh, no. That was a long time ago. We're just really good friends now. We hang out and joke around all the time. He even helps me with my grids. Generally, I stick to the red matchups while he advises on black. He's eerily talented at picking black wrong pairs. He'll even better than me.
Yeah, what a boring fact. But it's cool you're good Franz still. I thought I picked up heavy planktonic vibes from you. Now, why don't you run along and talk to him? Make use of your mutually compatible disabilities for communicating and whatnot. Hashtag unabilitied mofos what? Unabilitied mofos everywhere. Okay. Conversation over. Okay, here we go. I bet they do share hair floofing tips. I bet they do. Talk to Kurlaws. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Oh, look at his happy little smile. Oh, I love that. Nice. Oh. Give Kurlaws a cod piece? Okay. You don't have a cod piece. You have not obtained such exquisite refinery yet. Okay. More treasure hunting, huh? Okay. Have we missed any chests here? Let's take another look. I kind of stopped really looking once I found all the keys, but okay. Let's take a look around. Let me look at this. Remember spending a fair amount of your time hopping around these lily pads. Once you stumbled on a treasure so rare, so incredible, you could find neither the words nor the mimes to describe it. Alas, you lost it. Could this be the gateway to that special memory? Oh, hey, new area. Is this the cod piece? Yeah, you got the cod piece. So soft, so inviting. You're fighting with a temptation to wear it right now with all your might. If the crotch was any more forgiving, it would be canonized by the Vatican. I gotta get a drink of water. Make sure you guys are hydrating. Hee. Okay, here's your cod piece. Excellent work, my mace. With this most righteous motherfucking pelvic apparel, the wicked ensemble is now complete. It must be delivered to the Bard of Rage at once, so that he may continue our Lord's mirthful motherfucking work.
All hail the one true Messiah.
Hashtag OTM, hashtag Ritas and ninjets represent. Long live the angel of double death. Okay, so they're both deep into this.
May the bard's riotous chuckle voodoos inspire nightmares in all who would Opal's calicorn, and may the jocularity of his vast honk ring loud and motherfucking true all the way to Shangri-La. Hashtag much clown love.
Church, Okay, that's enough of that motherfucking highest noise. Time to rendezvous with my homie Killa and drop the special science on him.
May this ludicrous pair of shorts ass-infest his holy mission and full mocks all who would cast their unworthy gaze upon its fresh fucking bulge.
Hey, motherfucking man, my wicked kitty bitch. Oh, okay, we're him now. Okay, what are we doing with this cod piece? I barely understood what they were talking about. Actually, I don't think I understood anything of what they were talking about. Yeah, there is no need to approach the young misguided empress. She remains blissfully unaware of the machinations which transpire between the heroes of rage. Let her try to raise her pathetic army of souls. She will be double slain by our lord like all the other birthless heretics. Honk. Honk! Okay. Yeah, we can't approach her as him. Okay. Let's talk to you again, Mulin. Oh.
Phew. Karzaz, my head feels really foggy.
Does she not remember being all like all into the honking and stuff?
What just happened? I don't even remember walking over here. Hashtag, did we just toke on some bad nip or something? You're right, I shouldn't worry about it.
Oh hey! That's from Natsume Yuushin Show! Oh, that's one of my favorite anime ever. Oh, I love the manga too. That's one of my favorite shows. It's one of my comfort shows. I love it. Not a lot of people have really heard of it though. You should check it out. Natsume's Book of Friends. It's amazing. It's so comforting. It's just such a chill show. I love it.
Oh. What's that? You have to go run an errand. Okie dokie, have fun.
Okay, that's kind of freaky. She does not remember that interaction. That's really freaky. I don't like that. I don't like what's going on. Hold on, I'm trying to get to that chest. Okay, so we have a tarot deck. Any aspiring seer would be crazy not to keep one of these on hand. Maybe you'll try selling it to Kankry later, or that talkative broad in the orange nightgown. Hashtag highly desirable merchandise. Okay, oh. Okay. So, who do I bring this to if I can't leave this area? It's just, I've already tried to approach the two people here. I've talked to her. Or am I not supposed to bring it in the video game and that's just a lore thing? But like, don't know. Yeah, okay, so I can't even approach Mina. I've already talked to Mulin. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do next. Check around the top. Okay. So I probably missed something. Around the top. Let's try not to get too close to her, because then we'll get around the top, huh? Talk to you? No. Oh, do I have to interact with this? You've kept many secrets from your friends. Secrets to you were always the most beautiful miracles of all. They're the private answers to a bunch of riddles no one ever asked. But since this place is made of memories, you've had to be extra careful with your secrets. You've carved out an extensive network of virtual catacombs throughout the bubbles leading to hidden treasures, black recollections, and perhaps one or two illicit drop-off points. So he's done a much better job at keeping his shit hidden than Carcat has. Okay, hold on, actually, I gotta fill up my water bottle because I forgot to fill it up beforehand. So I'm already out of water, despite the fact that my water bottle is absolutely huge. So I will be right back. It won't take long. Okay. I've returned. And now we can check out whatever he's been hiding. I'm kinda scared. But here we go. Okay. We got a juju breaker. Okay, so we can break jujus now. Of course, that we found a couple, or at least one that we like left alone when we were in Mina. This is an extremely rare, dangerous, and particularly blasphemous item. The thought of destroying a precious juju makes your blood boil. This must be guarded carefully. You cannot let it fall into the wrong hands. Okay, so he has access to a juju breaker. That's good to know. Let's keep that in mind. Got a juju chest. Only a cherub can open it. You would be double dying of curiosity to know what's inside, except for the fact that it would be hearsay to even wonder. And you would bite your tongue for having the thought if you hadn't already chewed it off long ago. So he both chewed off his tongue and sewed his lips shut? Seems a bit overkill to do both. Oh, hello? Hello? I come bearing the final jolly accoutrement, my faithful invert brother. Thy bardly regalia is done and fucking dusted by the special stars themselves. Okay, so this is probably Gamzee. On this day the Dark Carnival rejoiced and said it was money. Now bring to life our wicked ruse with aplomb, my ninja. Our lord awaits your servitude and tutelage at once. We shall now bust open these bitchin' elixir 40s and pour some sweet swill out for the souls who soon won't be no more.
Shut your motherfucking mouth and give me the cod piece.
Okay. Okay, so he's just gone. Well. Okay. So, well, now we know where Gamzee got his clown outfit. Or his jester outfit, whatever. Something that I didn't need to know, but I guess it got answered. That's not something I was wondering about. Okay. I think all that's left is to go to Carcat, I guess. Oh my god. Whatever. God, whatever they're up to. Oh, well, let's check in with Cronus. Okay, yeah. Hold on, I'm going to. Okay, here we go. We'll do one last check in with Cronus. And then be him. Okay, talk to Cronus and be Cronus. Okay. Hello. Talk to Cronus. Nope. Oh, okay. It doesn't want to talk to him. Okay, let's be Cronus. Ew, no. Okay, so we have to switch to him first. Let's be Matuna. Yeah. Okay, talk to Cronus. Hey, bro, want hear some? Okay, we already talked about the slam poetry, and it broke his poor skateboard. Okay, let's be Cronus. Okay, let's talk. Velp. Okay, yeah, we already did this. Under the stairs. Oh. Oh. This goes way further than I would have expected. Do you mean the other stairs? Oh. 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 Hey, Aridin, or whatever your name is, I'll go on a date with you. You will? Absolutely, I find you attractive, and your personality is basically tolerable to me. Is it? I can't imagine anyone finding this guy tolerable, but oh well. Alright, sure. Guess beggars can't be choosers. Okay. Convo pre-hatred. Okay. He's following him around now. Do we get anything if we try to talk to people now? Ew, that was some scuzzy repartee. Okay, we already have this. Okay, so no, I don't think we get anything extra with having Andrew Hussey following us around. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, we got Andrew has a date. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's the same thing. I don't think there's anything else we can do. But that's so funny. That's so funny. We checked in on Cronus's Lucis. That'd be the seahorse, I think. Damn, I'm sorry, bro. I was only using you to get close to your beautiful floating seahorse. Giddy up, seahorse dad, up and away, hashtag nay. Oh no, his Lucis and his date left him together. This is literally the worst case scenario for my feelings. Yeah, dude, I'd say so. Oh my god. I mean, he's enough of an asshole that I don't feel bad for him, but like, oh my god, that's so funny. That's so funny. I Josie's gonna ride your dad, bro. Okay. Oh yeah, he's not getting a win. Not getting a win anytime soon. Oh my god, that's so funny. But if we open it as a different character, will we still enter as Mina? Or will it not let us? It doesn't let us. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's be Mina. Let's check out Carcat. Hey, buddy. Rumble. Looks like someone's custodian is in a permanently surly mood today, as well as all other days. Hashtag crab dad. Hey, get the fuck out of my... Oh, it's you again. Sorry, for a second I thought Aridin's awful ancestor found his way in here. I didn't even know it was possible to be more of a shitbag than that guy, but somehow Ampor's teen senior pulls it off. I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't absorb it with my own aggravating sponge. Own aggravation sponge. Just incredible. Yeah, Vantis, I'm gonna clue you in on something. Most of my crew is hecks of dreadful to be around. Yeah, no shit. I know. How is it even possible for a group of people to suck so much when they're presumably almost genetically identical to a bunch of people I like? Haha, you admit you like them. Maybe it's the age difference? Or the fact they all grew up on a planet for lame pansies who are civically obligated to wet themselves daily? I have to admit, meeting all our ancestors like this has been kind of overwhelming. I kind of had to get away from everyone and be alone for a while. Hopefully I'll just fucking wake up soon. Oh, you want I should step off? No, that's okay. You're actually fine, mostly. I just couldn't take another encounter with Red Sweater Guy. He's left my head spinning, and not just because he never shuts the fuck up. For a long time, I didn't even believe we had ancestors. I thought even the concept of ancestors was just superstitious, ego-stroking, aristocratic bullshit. Not only does it turn out you're all real, but apparently you had this whole different culture and alternate universe before us? Sorry, that's a lot to take in. Wait. Oh, no! Fuck me, holy fuck! Before us? God damn it, I just got that. See? That's what I'm talking about! Meeting you guys has made me have little infuriating revelations like that almost constantly! Like, now it casts the name of my own planet into a whole new stupid light. Alternia is an alternate to what? Turns out it's the alternative to a planet called Before Us! The planet which came before us! Haha! Get it? Whatever jokers named these planets were complete fucking morons. Well, for what it's worth, Alternia's the bomb compared to my planet. And I'm not just saying that because growing up me ran the joint. Hey, don't let anyone kid you, Alternia was fucking great. I don't even care that my blood made me a pariah. It was worth it to live on such a badass planet. Some people like to talk shit about the Empress, and it's true, she probably would have culted the shit out of me on sight. You know what? I always respected her as a strong leader. She knew how to get shit done and didn't put up with dissensions from worthless idiots. And all she did was, you know, take over the entire fucking galaxy. Not too shabby. I used to have this kind of embarrassing fantasy that I would grow up one day and become a Threshcutioner. Do you know what that is? They were like the deadliest squad of interstellar fighters under the command of the Empress. They helped conquer more planets than any other Imperial force. But it would have been impossible for me to make the cut because of my blood. So I used to think of all these elaborate scenarios to hide my blood color. Or in the more ridiculous fantasies, maybe I could even prove my worth as a soldier. Like, just be so awesome with a sickle they would just have to make an exception. Maybe even be like a folk hero and rise through the ranks to become the leader. Those are obviously just some childish daydreams. I've learned a lot about what being a leader really means since then. Mainly that it's a lot harder than everyone thinks. So I guess I learned to respect who you turned out to be in my world even more than I did already because of that. Yeah, the leadership thing is hard as globes. I barely get anyone to lift a flippin' finger in my session. And now it's like that all over again, trying to raise this army. I really don't know how sexy bitch grown-up me pulled it off. Oh yeah, how is that going? How many recruits do you have? I want to take a guess. Oh, still 0, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right. Seriously, fuck leadership. I know! Well, look, how about this? Later on, when I'm awake, obviously, maybe your meteor will hit a rendezvous point with you again. If by then you're still looking for recruits, I'll like, hop off of the meteor or something and join your army. Oh, she's so happy. And we, you and me, and whatever other idiots you've rounded up, can all go fight the invincible demon. She's so happy. I don't know why every time I turn around I'm up against an invincible demon of one sort or another. I guess that's just the impossible kind of thing Paradox Space wants me to do to prove I'm not some horrible mistake of nature. Anyway, does that sound cool? Or good? Oh, she's so happy. Oh, but one condition. As the new Empress, you have to appoint me as Grand Threshcutioner of your army. Do we have a deal? Oh, yes, you got it, yes! Good. Okay, that's settled. Now I'm going to go for a walk, do some more thinking, alone, okay? Just make yourself at home here in this Strange memory projection of my room. I tell you not to rifle through my ship, but none of it is even real, so go nuts. Whatever. I'm leaving. Be car cat? Okay, we can be car cat. Wait, actually, can we... Yeah, let's look around first. All right, we already looked at him. Okay. Okay, we can't interact with that. Can we interact with this? Nope. Oh, well, we can still leave, apparently. Okay. Okay, yeah, I don't think we can interact with anything here. Okay, so yeah, let's be car cat. Here we go. Okay, same text. Okay, here we go. Oh, different area. Honestly, this looks so cool. This looks so pretty. You got a stabbing cane. It'll be really unfortunate to be blind and walk around without having a reliable instrument to help you stab where you're going. Okay, another chest. You got a sack full of embezzled beetles. It is the absolute perfect currency for bribing corrupt prosecutors when you find yourself in the hot seat with the law. Their greedy snouts simply cannot resist. Just make sure the terrifying brainless monster judge doesn't catch you in the act. You have to wait for his tyranny to be distracted by something besides the judicial... You have to wait for his tyranny to be distracted by something besides the judicial proceedings. This is an occurrence that is far from infrequent. In the middle, I tried to take a sip of water and keep reading at the same time, just like, I don't know, on autopilot, I guess. That's a good way to choke and drown yourself, so I don't recommend it. That would have been very embarrassing. Actually, it's still embarrassing that I even tried. Oh, ooh, big legs there. Okay. Terezi, hi! Terezi, what are you doing here? I didn't know you were asleep. Shrug. Oh, I love her hoodie here. Why are you here all alone in the woods? Or the pretend woods, I guess. Are we sure this is Terezi? And why do you have your dragon cosplay pulled down like that? Is something the matter? No, I'm fine. You don't sound fine. Don't bullshit me like that. I know when something's up with you. Carcat, please just leave me alone. Okay, I get it if you want some alone time. I mean, I actually just got done sulking the fuck out myself just now. But it really helps to talk to somebody. You can talk to me about stuff, you know that, right? Oh, he really has grown as a leader. He cares about his people. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, I guess. Is it Dave? Did he do something douchey again? Did he break up with you? He broke up with you, didn't he? I knew it! I could just see the writing on the wall. They were dating? He didn't break up with me. It has nothing to do with Dave. Okay, then what? It's my ancestor. Yeah, what about her? Who is her ancestor? Hold on. I wrote their signs down somewhere. Do we know who Libra is? Latula. I do not remember which one is Latula, except that apparently Latula is dating Mituna apparently. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I remember about her. Which one was she? She was, let's see. Knight of Mind. Okay, she was the one, didn't she lose one of her other senses, didn't she? I think she lost sense of smell, I think. She's just so radical. She is pretty cool. Huh? I just did not know it was even possible to be so rad. I almost can't handle it, Carcat. The radness. How does she do it? Let's see. She rides a fucking skateboard and that's it. Pretty much end of the explanation. I think it's so much more than that. Everyone loves her. She's so sassy and fun. She's the best at games and all her stunts are incredible. How am I supposed to measure up to that? Oh, come on. Don't tell me this is going to be a thing with you now. What thing? A self-esteem thing? You really shouldn't be like that. It's just so unwarranted. Well, that's how I feel, so too bad. Terezi, I cannot stress this enough. You are not in anyone's shadow. Let me tell you something about our ancestors. They're all assholes. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. You should listen to him. Oh, she's not an asshole. No, she is. Trust me. They all are. At least the vast majority. They practically aren't even people. They're walking, talking, like, I don't know how to put it. Almost like living parodies of horrible cliched behavior patterns. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, almost like they weren't supposed to be characters in the first place. What, you mean like teenagers? Yes. Yeah. But it's more than that. Take my ancestor, for example. Total asshole. Probably the worst asshole there is. I mean, I won't disagree with that. You wouldn't know it right away because I guess he doesn't yell at people like me, but that probably makes it worse. He just goes on and on about the most sanctimonious, incomprehensible garbage you ever heard. He thinks he's better than everyone, but then dresses it up in this bogus, hyper-academic humility. He tries to defend people with problems, but just winds up insulting those people in backhanded ways. He lectures people endlessly, and whenever he rises up to the defense of his friends, he usually ends up giving them a big fuck you by being implicitly judgmental. Exactly! You nailed it on the head, Carcat. Thank you! Carcat is quickly becoming my favorite character. He annoyed me, but in the beginning, but he's grown. He's grown on me. He's grown on me. He's had a bit of a character arc. And he's grown on me. I could really go on forever about him, but I won't, because then I'd be stooping to his level. And your ancestor? Yeah, she's fun, I guess, but talk about a phony. Oh, and I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Losing your sense of smell is not a real disability. I mean, it is. It is, dude. Like, maybe it doesn't, it doesn't immediately affect, like, everyday life, but, like, especially, like, it affects your sense of taste, too. Like, smell and taste kind of go together. Like, dude, you're never gonna taste things exactly the same again. Like, and, like, if like, there's, like, a bad smell or something, like, she's not gonna be able to tell if, like, food's gone bad or like milk's gone bad or anything. Like, it's still a disability, dude. Just even if it's not in the way you're thinking of disabilities. It's still a disability, dude. It still affects her life. Her rad girl thing is such an obvious act. She's clearly worked for sweeps on perfecting it and quite apparently revels in the attention it gets her. But the fact that you worked so hard on it is exactly why you don't have anything to worry about. You don't even need to try to be the good person you already are. See, you already know how to have fun and be likable just by just being yourself. It doesn't need to be part of some over-the-top shtick to impress people. When she does the rad girl thing, it's like a disguise, probably covering up some part of herself she's unhappy with. But when you withdraw and cover yourself up like that, you're actually just preventing people from seeing someone who's already beautiful. Aww. I know I completely fucked up with you. This isn't, okay. I'm not, like, trying to redeem myself here. I made my Recuperacoon. Recuperacoon. Oh, I don't know why, that's just such a fun word to say. Recuperacoon. Recuperacoon. I made my Recuperacoon and now I have to wriggle around in its slime. I totally accept that. But as your friend, I really don't want you to start feeling bad about yourself because of one of these shallow, two-dimensional dipshits. But I totally concede that you made your choice about me and respect your decision. I just want you to be happy is all. Aww. Okay, I'm probably just sticking my foot in my fucking blaster yet again. And I'm probably making you uncomfortable. I guess I'll go back to my room now. I hope you take at least some of what I said seriously, though. Yeah, okay, bye. Okay, that's cool. That's so sweet. He cares about people and he can express it now. Oh, I love that. Can we, nope, we can't interact with the dragon. Okay. Let's see, can we go back and, oh, what? Oh, we're Terezi now. Okay. Okay. Hey girl. How's it going? Your dragon cosplay rocks, by the way. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I really love the cool, like, bright color, psychedelic vibe in her room. That's cool. Oh, the plushies, too. Nice. Okay, can we interact with anything here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Let's talk to Mina. Yeah. Oh, hey. It's you. What are you doing in my hive? Shit, Pyro, don't sniff at me. I was standing around in Shoutcat's place when it all dream switched on me out of nowhere. Did you see him come in here? Nah. Oh wait, you're looking for him now too? Yes. Good luck with that, the guy's slippery as a goddamn eel. Spent all day tracking him down myself, but I finally caught up with him a while ago. Oh? Yeah. And I think, we might be going on a date later? What? Where? Did I miss something? What? 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 Did I miss something? Did I miss something? Is she reading into something that wasn't really, like, put out there? Or am I missing something? Did I miss something in that conversation that suggested a date? Did I miss something? Is that... What? I mean, maybe. I don't know if I'm misreading his intent there. Probably, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't know if she's misreading it or not, because I don't know if there was anything there. I honestly don't know anymore. That just, like, I was not expecting that possibility to be just thrown at me. I kind of hope not, because it feels like it would be coming out of, like, I think she's reading into it too much. I think so, but I can never be sure. I can never be sure. I am so bad at picking up on random romance plots. I genuinely don't know. I can never tell for sure. Oh my god. What did he say? Oh, whatever the case is. Later he's gonna hop off the meteor and fight Lord Invincible with me. What do you think? Am I reading too much into shit, or, a shrug. Yeah, guess we'll see. I think he just wants to be a good friend and fight against a big, powerful guy with you. Anyway, I'm out. This hype you got is cray-cray, Pyrope. Can't appreciate a girl with a gaudy sense of design. Yeah, I get that. Be Mina. Yeah, let's be Mina. Okay. 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 Can we talk to you? BS, your dragon outfit rules. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, hello. Hi. Ask Rainy about Cherub Quest. Oh, love the Peanuts reference. I still haven't found her quite yet. Any leads or... Not really. She's apparently very well hidden. Yeah, sure. But have you even really been looking? Or have you been fucking around with your little exposition stand? I have been dividing my time efficiently, but thank you for your concern. It wasn't even that long ago we talked about Otherborn stuff. I had to drag your stand over to the top of this tree. Like, oh, waiting for me up here. How long did that take? Never mind about that. And yes, I did stop along the way to explain some important things to people. People are curious about information, Mina. They want to know things, all right? They want to know, or you want to tell them? Both! Okay, let me ask this. Did you pay them so you could explain stuff? Yes. So? So, how long would you estimate you spent cherub hunting in between your splannings? Look, finding this cherub was always going to be a slow-burning quest. It is an intricate, layered mystery that can't be rushed. I'm working up to it. Harania Circuit, I have something to explain to you at no expense. I find your humorously ineffective approach to this quest to be max adorbs. Me too! She's so cute. Tell me about Cronus Empora. Which one is Cronus? Oh, that guy. The Bard of Hope may seem a little jaded these days. Bard of Hope, here we go. Bard of Hope. Nice. Oh, hold on. Wait, I have here still question mark is Thief of Life, but Mina's Thief of Life, so I can erase that. Okay, here we go. The Bard of Hope may seem a little jaded these days, but he once had a deeply abiding faith in magic and dedicated himself to becoming a great wizard. He became convinced he was hatched to defeat an extraordinarily evil magician, one he swore the angels foretold of. Though when pressed for the name of the man, he would not say it, claiming it was too dangerous to even enunciate. Part of his self-aggrandizing mythos was that this magician once, somehow from afar, tried to strike him down at a very young age, so he would never have to face him. But the evil spell was deflected. Oh my god, this is just Harry Potter, isn't it? Sealing the magician's spirit away in a series of unassuming vessels until he could find some other cunning way to enter our universe. The attack supposedly left him with his distinctive scar, which he was not reluctant to point out when he was trying to hit on me. He wasn't reluctant to mention it in casual conversation. I did not pick up on the Harry Potter reference earlier. I cannot believe I did not pick it up when he mentioned the mark on his forehead was a scar. I cannot believe I did not pick up on that. But at some point, he became disillusioned with magic. If there ever was any truth to his far-fetched vision, the legacy of defeating the evil magician would have to be passed on to his descendant. Or if his descendant proved to be as much of a failure as he did, then perhaps onto some other hero of hope. I'm unsure why he suffered this crisis of faith, aside from the obvious reasons of having to do with an overall lack of character or any other redeeming qualities. even she's like, yeah, he has no redeeming qualities. Yeah, no wonder. Perhaps someone talked him out of his beliefs. Maybe a friend close to him, or if one is to believe his fantasy held any water, perhaps someone who was in league with the evil magician. Whatever the case, it was probably for the best, since pretty much everyone who had half a think pan thought it was all a bunch of ridiculous nonsense. Sir Cat, why do you gotta hate on other people's religions? Don't you know they just as much load of crackpotty bunk as all your spiritual bullfuck? But yes, I guess I was out of line. Sorry, I was just trying to riff with you a little on mutually disliked acquaintance. Is that really so bad? Why do you have to take every opportunity to knock my personal beliefs? You can really be so mean sometimes. Can I have my money now? Yes. Here. Okay, Matuna. The Heir of Doom. Here we go. Heir of Doom. The Heir of Doom was once a powerful psionic. He was gifted with vision twofold and had strong prophetic insights wherever a bleak future was concerned. He had much to say when it came to warning us about the path of doom and destruction we were all headed for, but no one took him very seriously. But one day, he lost all those abilities when he badly overexerted himself. It's hard to get any specifics from him, but indications are that he applied every last bit of energy he had towards some great act of heroism, saving us all from some looming threat. Not only did his exertion permanently burn out his psychic abilities, but it left him somewhat, incoherent. So that's probably going to be an important plot point at some point, right? Whatever he was protecting them from? Yeah, I always wondered what happened there. Anyone ever get to the bottom of that? No. The entire incident is shrouded in mystery. From his limited and scattered accounts of what happened, it seems very likely that Kurlaz was with him at the time as the only eyewitness. Which one is Kurlaz again? Is Kurlaz the he's the Gamzee counterpart, right? So sure. Is that sure to it being important, whatever he protected them from? Because this seems like a pretty good way to set up some foreshadowing there. But I'm pretty suspicious with all we saw with Kurlaz, and all the secrets he's keeping, and all the stuff he's keeping hidden, that he was the only one with him. Yes, this intermission minigame is gonna be so important for reals. The way you say that makes me doubt that any of this is ever gonna come up again. Honestly, I wouldn't feel too bad if that was the case. With most of these characters, I don't care about most of them, except for Mina and Arania, and somewhat Matuna. You're working to nose. Yeah, I didn't expect most of them to come up with, but he shattered his mind protecting us from some unknown psychic threat, and the guy we know that we as the audience know is keeping a bunch of shady shit hidden from the rest of them, and did something to erase an interaction from Yulin's mind. He was the only one with him when it happened. That seems mighty suspicious, and kinda seems like it would be setting up something bigger. So that part, I wouldn't mind if it came back at some point. I don't generally expect a lot of the stuff in the mini games, that's like missable stuff to come back and be important because, you know, it's missable. They wouldn't want important plot stuff to actually be be tucked in corners that most people could be easily miss. So, but like, this does feel like something that usually would be setting up something that would pop up later. This feels like it would be setting up something bigger. They're giving us a mystery here to latch onto. No, the entire incident is shrouded in mystery. From his limited and scattered accounts of what happened, it seems very likely that Kurlaz was with him at the time, as the only eyewitness. And of course, it's impossible to get any reliable information out of him. I guess we may never know, sadly. Hey, this was actually kinda interesting. It was well worth... Excuse me. It was well worth taking the money you're giving me to put up with it. Agreed. Yeah, thank you. That was actually worth you paying me to listen to. Okay, so we just did Matuna. Okay, Kurlaz. I'm kind of interested what she has to say about him. Prince of Rage. Prince of Rage. Here we go. Prince of Rage actually used to be quite talkative. That is, until he had a nightmare which prompted a bizarre incident after which he would never speak again. He took a sort of spiritual vow of silence, which I'm sure was probably related to his esoteric faith. Thereafter, he became infuriatingly enigmatic. I found it impossible to get any info out of him. Between his ambiguous mimes and penchant for riddles, it's very frustrating, especially for... I need to click on it again. Especially for someone like me, who has a passion for gathering as many facts about our story as possible. Wanna know a secret? Please don't tell anyone, but I really can't stand the guy. It's probably unfair to him because he is obviously such a sweet and harmless. Sweet and harmless? Sweet and harmless. Sure. Sweet and harmless. Just like Gamzee was sweet and harmless until he murdered half the party. Sure. Yeah, let's go with that. Sweet and harmless. He is obviously such a sweet and harmless fellow, but something about him rubs me the wrong way. I guess I can just be a little petty sometimes. Yeah. Wow, Sirket. Just wow. So rude. Poor clown. Don't give me that. I seem to remember you having more than a few unkind words for him behind his back. Yeah, I'm messing with you. He sucks. So, conversation over? Yes. Okay. Ka-ching. Okay, last one, Mulin. Mage of Heart. Here we go, Mage of Heart. Here we go. Mage of Heart, as you know, is an ardent disciple of the romantic sciences. She has a well-earned reputation as a miracle worker when it comes to matchmaking, but her own romantic history, ironically, has been riddled with trouble and heartbreak. Once, well before our session began, she and Kurlaz were in a very loving matespritship. Oh, I think we knew that actually. I think Mulin mentioned something where they were talking about like, oh hey, you're not red with each other anymore, are you? And so yeah, I think we did know that actually. It really seemed to everyone they were made for each other. One day they fell asleep together. Kurlaz then had a nightmare so terrifying he released the most dreadful sound imaginable. It truly echoed the horror of the vast honk itself. The noise was so loud and so awful, Mulin went completely deaf, and her hearing never recovered. Kurlaz was undoubtedly devastated by what he'd done to her. He was so distraught he sewed his mouth shut and has never spoken a word since. Okay, so he was the only person present when Mulin lost her hearing, and when Matuna broke his psychic abilities. Is anyone else not noticing a pattern here? Though they drifted apart as matesprits, Mulin never held it against him. Maybe he messed with her mind. I mean, you already know at least one conversation she's completely forgotten about. Oh yeah, what about Cronus? Yeah, what about Cronus? Yeah. There is a suspicious... He's very suspicious guy. Yeah, someone talked him out of his mission. And now he like gave up on all wizard and magic stuff. So like, he was going up against an evil wizard. Kurlaz wants to bring about some evil shit. He wants some evil stuff to happen and bring the evil guy back and whatever. So like, yeah. Yeah, so like, that's, you know, at least 3 mysterious events, 2 of which we know for certain Kurlaz was the only other person involved. We know that he has there's something going on where he can affect people's mind in some way with that conversation with Mulin that she completely forgot about, where she gave him the cod piece. And we know that someone convinced Cronus to give up his mission of fighting an evil wizard. So, yeah, I think Kurlaz is attached to all of this. So, so Kurlaz, I would not be surprised if he came back at some point. But I think Mina and Irene are the only ones we know for sure are going to be major players at some point. I wouldn't mind if Matuna showed up again at some point because I just think he's kind of, I just think he doesn't deserve all the hate everyone's giving him for his disability, which he apparently got by protecting them from some overwhelming psychic attack, which Kurlaz was probably behind. Yeah, Mina already a major play. Yeah, we know for sure Mina and Arenia they've already showed up. They're already major, yeah. Yeah, so we know Mina and Arenia show up and that they're important to the overall plot. I think Kurlaz may as well show up again at some point and have some important important role, or maybe they're just showing that the Capricorn signs are kind of always have this connection between Kurlaz and Gamzee, both, you know, being with the Great Honk and bringing the big demon in. Yeah, hello, welcome Olivia Joseph. Hi. Yeah, we're deep in Homestuck today. we're learning some lore, character backstory stuff from Arania here. and theorizing about if Kurlauz is going to have any significance in the wider plot, because he seems to be doing some shady shit behind the scenes. But I don't think most of these neutral characters are going to be important or probably even show up again. Though they drifted apart as mate spreads, Mulan never held it against him and even seemed to take delight in learning new ways to communicate. They continued to remain very close to this day. Maybe a little too close, if you ask me. It's clear that her sympathies have been gradually swayed in support of the High Blood's cult. She stays private about her beliefs, but now and then I'll notice she lets out some tenet of mirthful doctrine slip out. Okay, so I think Kurlauz definitely brainwashed her somewhat. Oh, he has there's this big event where he makes her lose her hearing, where no one else is around to witness it. We know that he has the ability to make her forget conversations at the very least. Quite the mystery that no one could ever solve. And who could this mysterious demon be? Quite the mystery that no one could ever solve. Yeah. Certainly not the big cherub we've already seen. That's what I've been assuming anyways. Yeah, and if they want him to arrive, is he already here? Yeah, probably no point in stopping him. He's already here. He's right behind you. He's right there. I suppose I shouldn't be I gotta click again. I suppose I shouldn't be too concerned though, since it's almost certainly a lot of harmless superstition. Sure. Harmless superstition, huh? I guess. Sure. Just like Kurlauz is just a sweet, gentle little guy, huh? With just some harmless, superstitious beliefs, huh? Just the guy who's been alone with multiple of your teammates when they get disabilities and major events happening and major belief shifts. Sure, I'm sure that's harmless. He's just a clown. It's all a big joke. Ha ha ha. Honk. Honk. I'm glad we can both agree that clowny fucking soda cult is the dumbest shit ever. Yes. Now here's your money. Thanks for listening. Zerx, do you even know how silly y'all are? Oh, that's cute. Okay. Yeah, that's, did we just do Mulan or was it Kurlauz that we were just doing? Okay, we just did her. Okay, so yeah, that's all of them. Peace out. Away we go. Oh, this leads to the end of the game! We did it! We did it! We reached the end! Okay, are you sure you're done here? Yeah, I think we've done everything. I think we've talked to everyone. I think we've explored all options. But yeah, unclear if the stuff with Kurlauz is going to actually be important or not. I think there's a chance it will be, but most of the stuff involving that in the game here was optional stuff that you could miss. So I think it'll probably just be mentioned at some point alongside other major events. I don't think it'll be contributing to a major event in itself. Yeah, when I hold your breath. Yeah. I think it'll just be like, oh, hey, there's this major revelation of what's been going on with like this whole Great Honk cult and what's up with Gamzee and stuff. And then lead to like, oh, so that's what was up with Kurlauz. He was probably behind this stuff with our teammates. Like, I think it's probably just gonna be like a mention like that. I don't think it's gonna be like leading to like a big actual thing. But if any of the stuff in this game was going to come back, it would be that, I think. I think it would be that, the stuff with Kurlauz. Because it's connected to so many of the other trolls, and it's connected with Gamzee. Yeah, but yeah, we're done here. We can leave. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Onwards. Okay. After what, another hour? Another hour of bumbling through the afterlife with very little to show for your efforts, you decide to pause the game again. You can only spend so long powering through the dead troll equivalent of an unpleasant high school reunion without making a trip to the load gaper, or fixing yourself a little snack from the hunger trunk. There's definitely someone else we should be checking in with right now. Someone we are all desperate for an update on. And that someone is... Hello, this guy. This is the guy who you are now being. Yeah. Hello, I guess. Yeah, they've been battling in the background for such a long time. When's the last time we actually saw Jack? Hello. It hasn't even been like multiple acts, I think, maybe? It's been so long since we've seen this guy. The feisty male woman is still chasing you. Unbelievable! She hardly seems to care at all that something is causing reality to shatter around you. For a moment, you thought you and she might be able to reach an uneasy truce. Oh yeah, that did happen. They did kind of like share a look like, oh shit. I did kind of think that maybe they would be like enemy of my enemy kind of thing. Like, oh hey, this guy is worse than either of us. We should probably team up and try to figure out how to... But no, apparently that didn't happen. Apparently they're still going at it. For a moment, you thought you and she might be able to reach an uneasy truce, to stand together if only for a moment and assess the ominous cracks spreading through the void. Maybe even take some time to get to know each other a little and try to bury the hatchet. You're so tired of running. But no, she's as furious as ever. What did you even do? Just a couple of routine murders, which was 2 years ago already. The ring hath no fury, you swear. She's never gonna stop. Her delivery is justice, and as you know all too well, nothing stops the mail. You need to find somewhere to hide and rest for a while. There! Hello? Bubble! Okay. Burning Prospect, I think? Oh yeah, you got musics? Oh yeah, I muted the thing earlier for while we were in the game. Here we go. There we go, it's unmuted now, so whatever you play should go through. Here we go, yeah! Oh yeah. Lots of dead pawns. Okay, so he's feeling something, apparently. He's just looking there. Well, she's coming at his back. Ooh. Okay. In the halls, sneaking around. Bleeding head. Okay. Whose symbol was that? Was that... No, I don't think it was John's. No. Is that Jade's? Yeah, okay, Jade's, okay. I was just looking at a list of their, yeah, because then this one will be John, then Rose, Dave, this has to be Jade. Yeah, because he still has that little bit of him that's loyal to Jade. He can't bring himself to hurt her. Did someone say Homestuck? Welcome, some random gamer. Welcome, nice to see ya. Yeah, we're deep in the trenches here. We are touching base with Jack for the first time in quite a while now. He's just entered a dream bubble to try and get some respite from our lovely male woman who's been attacking him nonstop. Okay, this is a cool panel. This is really cool. I finished this story for the first time like 4 weeks ago, so this is kind of epic. Nice. Glad you could join us then. Yeah, this is my first time going through. So no spoilers, please. I do have a Discord with a channel that's set aside that I'm not allowed to look at. Now deep in the trenches of most post-canon media. Well, yeah, I do have an intent to look at a bunch of the other media and stuff related to Homestuck once I get done with this, and I want to look at some of the other MS Paint Adventure comics as well. So even when I'm done with Homestuck, it's not actually done. not for a while at least. But yeah. This is spoiler free, but if you want to like talk or like check if something's like okay to mention in chat, there is a channel on my Discord where I'm not allowed to look at it, where you guys can talk about spoiler stuff without me looking at it. The end is never the end, yeah. Honestly, without saying anything specific, the epilogue content is pretty good. That's good to know. I have some stuff to look forward to then. But yeah, this panel is, this is so cool. This is cool. Oh man. Yeah, I'm thinking I might make this, see if I can make this the thumbnail somehow, but honestly, it is kind of a lot to try and put in a thumbnail, so I don't know. But we'll see. I'll give it an attempt. I'll see how it works, but I think this is a good, honestly, this is so cool. I might try. But there's a lot of stuff going on, so it might not work out, so who knows. Yeah, it's quite a collage. There's a lot of little bits here. And it's like, you know, vertical format is kind of hard to fit into like half a thing. But yeah, we'll see. I'll see if I can figure something out with that. It's too cool to not give it a try. You got a Pop-It Man? Really? Who? Hammer. Nice. Oh, love that. Okay. Like, what the heck? Oh, is he seeing what happened to them after? Oh, is John waking up in the dream bubble now? Hello? Oh, yeah, he's pissed now. Dude, you killed his dad. What did you think his reaction was gonna be? Oh, let's go. Hammer time! Yeah, let's go! Oh my god, that's cool! Yeah! The John versus Jack fight I've been waiting for! Yes! God, we're getting so many good shots here. So many good shots. Honestly, if that other page doesn't work out, I might make this the thumbnail. And oh my god, so many cool shots. The ripped off hand of the universe frog here. That's so cool. I love that. Oh my god. This is incredible. And the tornado's just whipping around. Yeah, people kind of forget these kids are kind of badass. Yeah, they're super powerful at this point. Oh my god. Yeah, the last time they encountered, John didn't really have a chance at all. For a proper fight, he just kind of got stabbed right away. But yeah, now we're finally getting a proper showdown between them. Oh my god, and John's kicking ass. Holy shit. Air conditioning, yeah! I love, that's a perfect title. That's a perfect title for that track. Oh man. Especially a breath player, he's crazy. Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, when he awakened his powers, he summoned a hurricane that covered half a planet. Holy shit. He's insane. He's insanely powerful. Oh my god. Oh god, this is so cool. Oh, let's be careful there. Let's not let him. Come on, John, you can get out of this. Well. What? Did he just turn into air? Did he avoid it by turning into air? What the heck? What the heck? What's the name of, hold on, I gotta look up a term here. Oh, man. Yeah, oh my god, I did not know he could do that. Holy shit. That's amazing. I didn't know his powers could work like the Logia fruits in One Piece. Oh my god, that's amazing. He can turn into his element? What? How did he even get? Oh my god, he's so much more powerful than he was the first time he came across Jack. Holy shit, I love that. Even he's like, what did I just do? Oh, hello, Rose. Hello. her knowing eyebrow wiggle. He's like, what? You were dead? What? Why? Yeah. He's so confused. Little wink and with distraction. Yes, distraction. Tag team effort. Yeah, bonk. Yes. I love that it's spelled with an 8 too. Vriska would be proud. Oh, what the heck? Oh my god, he's just climbing through the ranks, huh? Ridiculous. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, ridiculous hat. Okay, so that's not ranks. That's not the ranks. That's the roles. Okay, I see now. Oh my god, he's so bad. Yeah, that's for my dad, you jerk. Oh my god. Sorry for stealing your thunder. A face pod. Combo times 1. Oh, off he goes. All that to give him a silly hat? Hello. Okay. Hello. Getting an animation here. Off he goes. Goodbye, silly hat, I guess. All that only for him to just end up with a silly hat. Oh, it's the end of. Oh, psych. Okay, psych. We're back in it, I guess. Just the slow fall. It's like, welp, I tried. Hi, Atrard. Nice to see ya. How you doing? Oh, that's hilarious. Welp. He's still here, I guess. God, but that fight was so cool. Oh, that was so cool. Oh, he left to buy his dad's car. On he goes. Okay. Oh, we got sound this time. Horsies. We just a little horsey neigh. Aw, he's just wandering alone among the desert. With ghost horsies running around in the back. Is the sound supposed to be this faint? I'm hardly hearing anything. Magical horsies. Ethereal ghost horsies. I didn't touch the mixers. Hold on. I'll put it up a bit. There, are you guys getting anything now? It is very quiet, even with my headphones. Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, we got some heartbeat in there. Something's going on. Okay, good. Hello? Who is that? Is that Tavros? Looks like his horns. Yeah, okay, hello. Oh, a ring. Okay. Hello. He's just sleeping. Is that a good idea? I saw it first. Huh? Give it to me. What, the ring? Yes, it's mine. Who are you? I'm your worst bad dream if you don't return my treasure. I found it, snuggled in the sand, being pretty and golden by itself, and I want it back. What's up with the ring? What's up with this ring? It's not one of the royal rings, is it? I don't think so. Okay, I think I can turn this down a bit more now. So you found it here, like exactly where I just found it, but then instead of picking it up, you fell asleep? Well, when you put it that way, I sound stupid, but yes. Sorry, buddy, as the age-old saying goes, you snooze, you lose. I never heard that age-old saying in my culture, so fuck your lingual heritage and give me the ring. Yeah, you can lower it. Yeah. Yeah, just let me know if I put it like too low or something. But I think this is about where it was before. Sorry, buddy. As the age-old saying goes, you snooze, you lose. I never heard that age-old saying in my culture, so fuck your lingual heritage and give me the ring. Why were you even asleep? I was tired, duh. This is such a dumb place to fall asleep, dude. More important, that's not too loud or quiet for you. Yeah, like, I'm fine. I can adjust the volume for myself separately. The audio settings for you guys are completely separate from the audio that I'm getting through my headphones. So, like, I can adjust the stuff for you without affecting what I'm hearing. So, you guys just let me know if it's too loud or quiet for you guys, and I'm able to fix that without affecting anything for me. So, that's perfectly fine. Just let me know, and that's fine. Yeah, because I'm able to adjust my own volume separately, so it's fine. It's fine. Treasure hunting is hard. She has me working like a bark fiend. Who? My mate Sprit. That means girlfriend, you ignoramus. I know what it means. No offense, but you seem like kind of a lame troll. I don't think we ever talked before, did we? Who cares? Give me my treasure. No way, it's mine, bro. Shit. Okay, maybe we can work out some kind of deal. I don't know, this ring is pretty sweet. The price would have to be pretty steep. Wow, you are really putting me in an uncomfortable and challenging situation. Why do you want this desert ring so bad? Is it magic? I don't really feel magic wearing it. I mean, not any more than usual. I don't know. If it's magic, that's not why I want it. Well, I'm not gonna give it to you unless you have a really good reason. I did not expect for them to get off to such a bad start if they ever met, honestly. It's for private sentimental purposes. I don't want to say. Is he gonna like do like a proposal or something? I don't think Charles did that. That's cool. I guess I'll just enjoy this ring forever as my property. Okay, I'll tell you. You're an awful human, by the way. Yeah, right, dude. You're an awful guy be wearing such a sweet, priceless ring. I don't think so. Oh my god, that's such bad logic that you're knowingly using to be a worse enemy. Yeah, you sure did explain that, I guess. I want the ring because this requires some laborious explanation. It pertains to human customs which I have taken time to study as an eternal ghost. A treasure is needed to complete a sort of ritualized pact, having to do with human— oh my god, he is proposing! Having to do with human mating to cement in stone the romantic matrimonies. Oh, you want to use it to propose to your girlfriend? Yeah, whatever. That's not really what I was expecting to hear. I thought you were just being a greedy treasure-grabbing douche. You mean like you? Yeah, but that's a pretty good reason. I guess I can let you have it if it's going to result in a happy marriage. I don't know how happy their marriage would be if he's proposing to Vriska. Okay, then hurry and give it to me. Who's the lucky lady anyway? The one who asked you out on a date. Oh no, hurry up, there's no time. Tavros. She's coming. Who? Give it to me. She can't see it yet. It has to be a surprise. Also, I don't want her to know I got it from a loser like you. Tavros! Oh my god. Tavros! Oh. Hi, John. Tavros, I didn't know you were hanging out with John. You should have told me. But I just woke up from the sand pile and found him here. I had literally no time to go tell you because of an argument. What? What were you arguing about? Wait, what do you mean woke up? Why were you asleep? Damn it, Tavros, you can't be slacking off like that. I told you we aren't fucking around anymore. This is serious business. Hey, excuse me, but were you Vriska? Hide. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I really should have introduced myself. I guess I forgot I technically never met this version of you. That's all right. Nice to meet you. Wait, are you a ghost too? Yep. So, you're dead? Yes, John, that's what being a ghost means. Okay, I'm still confused though. Sorry if I sound dumb, but dream bubbles are still kind of baffling to me. You're, really dead? As in, the real you? I mean, dang, what the hell am I even trying to ask here? Yeah, oh my god, I forgot he didn't know she was dead. But they're meeting in person, kind of. I'm getting all the feelings here. No, I get what you're asking. Yes, the real me. The actual, legit, fully authentic alpha timeline Vriska. Dead, gone, fucking toast. Oh, so when I meet up with everyone on your troll meteor in a year, that means you'll be a corpse. And that's assuming my body was sufficiently preserved during the trip. Which, now that I think about it, I guess it was. It must have been, because otherwise that unspeakable prototyping atrocity wouldn't have happened. That piece of shit clown. I still have no idea what the deal with that was. He's completely lost his mind. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Honestly, I'm surprised you hadn't already heard I was dead, one way or another. It's kind of old news. Then again, these things are all relative, so who knows? Are you okay? You seem sad. Well, yeah, it's always sad to hear a friend died, even if you find out about it from their ghost. I guess so. Also, I had kind of thought that when we all arrived at the new session that we were going to, like, hang out or something. Oh, yeah, that's right, we were. But then I got stabbed through the back, which, to be fair, was for the good of the party, so the meteor could make the trip in the first place and keep this whole crazy sequence of events intact. Not gonna lie, I made some mistakes. Wow, what even happened out there? Just some pointless, deadly teen drama. Mostly brought on by ourselves all acting like juvenile idiots. Like I said, old news. Very old for me. I've been here a pretty long time now. A lot has happened since I died, John. Did you know the little rendezvous we planned sort of already happened? I mean, in a way. What? It did? Yes, with your ghost. Huh? I mean, the ghost of one of your alternate selves who died along the way doing some stupid thing. Actually, he and I dated for a little while. Whoa, hold on, what's this about dating who? Here we go. Why didn't you tell me about that? Tavros, I have led a rich and complicated life and death. I can hardly be expected to tell you about every little thing that I've been through. Besides, you should have already known this about me. Why? Because we shared a sprite body once. We briefly had access to all each other's memories and feelings. So if you didn't take the chance to dig that out of my memory, you only have yourself to blame. No, but that hardly lasted any time at all, and there were a lot of overwhelming experiences all happening at once. How could I try to remember all your memories before we exploded? Well, all I could say is I managed. I took the opportunity to remember pretty much all your memories. I was in and out like a bandit, and now all your life experiences are mine. I love it, like, I stole your life. Oh, that's funny. That's not fair, because you're smarter than me and more cunning. Them's the breaks. Wait, I'm a Tavros here. I think we should back this up a bit. So my alternate reality ghost dated you? I love them silently fighting for the ring behind his back. Oh my god. Yes. That, but what? Vriska, this is all very bizarre and unsettling fact to me. Why? Because, I don't know, it just is. You say we dated for a while, but like, I don't even get to remember doing that. I think that's mostly what's weird about it. Hey, we apparently don't get to remember the results of a lot of choices we didn't actually make. Again, see the breaks. Well, can you at least tell me what happened there? Like, how did that go? It was fine for a while. It didn't really work out. Oh, we crossed paths every now and then after that. Things stayed pretty friendly between us until he died. What? What do you mean, died? He was murdered. You mean his ghost died? Yes. As in, he just doesn't exist at all anymore? Like, dead? Yes, dead, for good. I don't, how does that even, who killed him? Was it Jack? Jack? Are you kidding? No, John. Jack is barely in the picture as a threat anymore. He's just more old news. He's not old news, though. He's still as strong and menacing as ever. I just had an awesome battle with him in this very dream bubble. You did? Yeah, I found him skulking around in memory of my dead dad, and I got pissed off, so I really let him have it. Oh, I even used that cool hammer you helped me make. Remember that? Oh, yeah. Those were good times when I helped you be great. Yeah. The last time I faced him was kind of embarrassing. I let him get the drop on me, and he just stabbed me right away. But this time, I think I held my own pretty well. I even got him one good hit against him. I gave him a solid bop on the head, and the dice roll made him wear a silly hat. That's awesome. One time in an alternate reality, I came pretty close to killing him, apparently. Oh, really? You bet. Too bad that was in a timeline that didn't really count. But it's always reassuring to know you can put up a good fight against a strong adversary if you ever needed to. Now I guess you know you can too. I guess so. What happened after you bonked him on the head? I bet he was mad. Yeah, he sure was. But our fight was interrupted by, like, another taller white Jack dressed in rags? A white Jack? Oh, no, it wasn't actually a Jack. It was someone different altogether who just looked like him, with wings and a sword and everything. I think the white Jack was probably a girl. I'm not sure, but that's my hunch. I didn't talk to her or anything. She looked really angry. Anyway, he seemed scared of her, so he flew away and she chased him. Do you know who she was? No fucking clue. Whatever Jack's doing out here in Dream Bubble Land, he seems to have his hands full with her on his tail. But as you can see, he is far from out of the picture. Okay, that may be, but it sure wasn't Jack who killed a whole shitload of ghosts out here, including one of yours. I really doubt Jack can even kill ghosts. In fact, I don't think anyone can except for this guy. What guy? Lord English. Who? Wow, John, really? Wow. Time to get a clue. I didn't realize exactly how far behind John was on what the fuck is going on. They're still fighting over the ring. Oh my god. Hasn't it ever occurred to you to wonder who the ultimate bad guy of this adventure was going to be? Ultimate bad guy? You mean like the last boss? Man, even that way of putting it is a little too pedestrian. I mean, I already beat a last boss. The Black King was the officially sanctioned last boss of our session, and I killed him. This is different. There's always someone stronger waiting to be revealed. Jack showed up shortly after that, and he was much stronger. Eventually, the curtains get pulled back, and you find out who is behind every terrible thing that happened all along. Someone who is invariably stronger than all other adversaries by a wide margin. The supreme villain. To be honest, I was always kind of waiting for that guy to show up, whoever he was, for the other shoe to drop, you know? There's always a big bad behind everything. A true gamer sees stuff like this coming a mile away. Okay, if you say so. I always kind of thought Jack was evil and strong enough to be our main antagonist, but if you say there is someone even stronger and more evil, then wow. Yes, I'll admit I was fooled by Jack briefly. For a little while, I thought he was the supreme menace, and I would have to face him in a final showdown. But it turned out that was just a bit of standard misdirection. He was just another step up in the typical pattern of escalation involving increasingly insurmountable threats, which legendary heroes like us have to overcome to achieve total victory over everything. Also, let's face it, I don't think Jack is all that evil so much as he's just a murderous asshole. Trust me, I know the type. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty fair summary of Jack's character. I mean, he started all this just because he hated his uniform. But English, that guy is as evil as they come. He's the real deal. Okay, can I just say something? I still don't know why you're so sure he's the final villain, because you yourself said there's always someone stronger, right? So I'm perceiving a contradiction about your facts. Tavros, come on. We've already talked about this ad nauseum. He's the big bad. It's so obvious. I mean, maybe there's someone stronger out there in Paradox Space? Who knows? But whoever that is has nothing to fucking do with this massive extended multiverse banning campaign. English was the guy who stacked the whole deck against us from the start, rigging shit to go haywire, wiping out our race, blowing up universes, exterminating ghosts, slaughtering dark gods, and shattering reality itself. Pretty sure we reached the top floor, buddy. Okay, theory here. The actual big bad is Andrew Hussey's self-insert. He's the actual big bad behind the big bad. They're going to have to beat Andrew Hussey to escape the game. They need to beat the author himself. It seems like a meta enough narrative that they would be going for that. I think that's my theory. That's my theory. Actually, the more I think about that, I might actually be a little disappointed if that's not where this goes. Do not tell me if I'm going to be disappointed or not. That counts as a spoiler. Do not tell me anything. But that's my theory. That's my theory. Is that Andrew Hussey is the big boss, the big final boss that they have to fight to get out of the game. He's the big boss of Homestuck. I really hope that's where it's going. Like they beat like they beat Lord English, like yay, it's all over, and then they realize like, oh shit, we still need to actually escape the narrative. We need to beat the author. I really hope that's where it goes. I really hope that's where this is going. Because I think that would be really cool. I think that would be really cool. Oh yeah. Pretty sure we reached the top floor, buddy. Especially because they're actively questioning it now in the dialogue. Where Tavros is like, hey, are you sure? Are you sure this is the big bad, actually? Yeah, so I do think there's going to be one last twist at the end, and I think that twist is gonna be that we need to fight Andrew Hussey. We need to beat the author. We need to actually commit death of the author for the characters to escape the narrative and have their happily ever after. That's my theory, and I'm gonna be kind of disappointed if it doesn't go that way or somewhere similar. I really want that to happen now. I'm getting more attached to this idea the more I think about it. Okay. Pretty sure we reached the top floor, buddy. Okay, but all I'm saying is, what if there's someone even worse than that due to speculation? Unbelievable. John, just ignore him. He tends to be contrary just for the sake of being contrary. It's just what he does these days. He seems to think it's how you show confidence and assertiveness. The key to high self-esteem is apparently just saying, nuh-uh, all the time. No, that's not true. See? This was apparently the big lesson he learned from sharing a brain with me for a few minutes. In order to feel good about yourself, just be a constant pain in the ass. No, that's not what I learned. I see what you mean. No, okay, I realize all I'm saying is no, which is just helping make you look as right as possible about making fun of me. But I learned in your brain that you aren't always right about everything. You were wrong about lots of things. You were wrong about Rufio. Rufio was real all along. All right, granted, there did in fact exist a person by that name. You aren't spelling it right, though. How do you know how I'm spelling it when I'm just talking instead of using letters? Because that's how you spelled it when we used to chat online, dumbass. You weren't using enough letters. So, in any case, he doesn't actually represent your self-esteem. He's just some dude. But he makes me feel better about myself when I think of him, so the reality is effectively equivalent to my fraudulent childhood superstition. Oh, whatever floats your boat. You both seem a bit testy with each other. It's kind of funny. Actually, it's a little hard to believe that you and he are... What? Never mind, actually. Actually, yeah, Tavros, have you had a discussion, actually, about what your relationship actually is? Or are you just saying that? Oh, actually, this is a really cute scene. I love that. That's beautiful. That's lovely. That's a lovely little frame. I love that. That's a nice little panel. I take it you were pretty good friends back on your planet? You could say that. There's a pretty loaded history between us. It's probably best not to get into it. None of that matters anymore, though. None of that matters anymore anyway. It was so long ago. You know how it is. Sure. Issues between people seem like such a big deal when they're happening, but then you die, and time just goes on, and on, then on some more. If enough time passes, shit that used to be a big deal kind of stops mattering. Okay. Full disclosure, I used to do a lot of terrible things to Tavros. Once I launched him off a cliff and paralyzed him, and if that wasn't bad enough, I spent sweeps mocking him for the disability I caused. Oh yeah, and then I killed him. Oh, right. I remember you said you killed someone that you cared about. I guess this is him? Mm-hmm. But, like I said, that's such old news now. It might as well not even have happened. Tavros doesn't give a shit about that stuff anymore. Hey, wait, maybe you shouldn't speak for me? I still kind of think that stuff is all pretty mean, even though it was forever ago. It's just, I've chosen to be the bigger man and not hold it against liking you. John, can you believe this guy? This is the kind of shit I have to deal with all the time. Oh, God. No, time out! I'm flagging this Vriska as terrible behavior! Tavros, the bigger man is only actually the bigger man if he doesn't refer to himself as the bigger man. That's kind of the point. Unless the intent is to produce some form of socially awkward comic relief, which, let's face it, is what you're all about. But that's what I like about you. Yes. I feel like maybe we got sidetracked there. This entire time, I've realized just how similar my Tavros and John voices are, and I'm trying to figure out a way to differentiate them more. I feel like maybe we got sidetracked there. Maybe you should tell me more about this English guy. Frankly, it seems like I'm usually one of the last people to learn about stuff like this, and it's starting to make me feel like a bit of a tool. Yeah, John, you're kind of the last person to be aware of this. You kind of are. He's just some huge, overpowered green freak. A time-traveling monster, supposedly invincible. Tavros is fine with it. See? I'm not fine with it. He's fine. Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's good with the girl he likes, pushing him off a cliff and paralyzing him and murdering him. Another good username. Hi. I cannot tell who is who between Tavros and John voice. Yeah, I know. I can't either. I'm trying to figure out how I can differentiate them without making them unrecognizable from how I've been voicing them until now. It wasn't a problem before, but now that they're talking with each other, it's kind of a problem. That's kind of a problem. Oh my god. The way to distinguish them is to look at the screen. Yeah, you're on your own. I'm voicing all characters with exactly the same voice from now on. You're on your own. If you want to know who's talking, you gotta read the screen along with me. No, I gotta actually figure out how I'm gonna do this. Hi, I'm John. Yeah, they had 0 interactions before, so I just kind of used them both as just sort of like a kind of a bit like high nasally voice a bit. Hi, I'm John. Hi, I'm Tavros. No, I can't do that. Hi, I'm Tavros. No, that's exactly the same. Oh my god. Maybe if I make John's voice a bit lower. It has been 2 years, so I think maybe he's grown up a bit. Well, Tavros is dead, so he's never gonna age. So maybe if I put John's voice a bit lower now. Working on what? Oh yeah, what treasure? Give it to me! My name is Tavros! My name is John. I'm sure as I do it more, I'll start to figure it out a bit more, but I think that's just what I'm gonna do for now, is keep Tavros's voice kind of high, and try to put John's voice lower. I bit my tongue. That's not good. I hate that. Now we gotta explain the ramifications of Ghost Age. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no! Not the ramifications! Not more ramifications! He's just some huge, overpowered green freak. A time-traveling monster, supposedly invincible. Who he is, what he is, where he came from, none of that really matters. What matters is how we're going to defeat him. That's what Tavros and I have been working on here for some time now. Working on what? Treasure hunting. Oh yeah? What treasure? Yes, okay, I should explain. There's sort of a plan in motion to beat English. It's a three-pronged approach. A number of people out here in the furthest ring are working on different prongs of the strategy independently. The first is a quest to find the lost ghost of some alien girl. She's said to be one of the keys to defeating him in some way. I bet that's Calliope! Other people are allegedly out there working on that right now. If you ask me, it sounds like a really boring approach to defeating him. Who knows if it's even true?
Give it to me.
Stop that. Keep your hands to yourself. The second is a quest to raise an army of ghosts to challenge him directly in some kind of huge battle royale, I guess. From what I understand, some yahoo out there is busy rounding people up. I really have no idea how that's going. I usually just hear stuff through the grapevine. Yeah, it's not going great. So far, the army is at a total of 1, and it's the person who started it. 1 and Carcat in reserve. So 1.5 right now. Carcat will join eventually. That approach doesn't really interest me either. Gonna file it under boring as well. Seems a little heavy-handed, not to mention too slow.
Give me the ring.
No.
Yes, you ass. Dude, you suck at whispering. You said you'd give it to me. I changed my mind.
The third prong is what Tavros and I are busy with, the aforementioned treasure hunt. The legend says there's some mystical ancient treasure hidden somewhere out here in the furthest ring. I'm assuming it's some kind of weapon. It's said that if you use it or activate it in some way, he can be defeated forever. The nature of the treasure is pretty vague, actually, but the first rule of treasure hunting, which I'm admittedly just making up now, is that it doesn't fucking matter what the treasure is. It's the journey that matters. It's the friends you make along the way.
We had a deal. Quit it. Why are you such a liar?
Shut up. I'm keeping it.
This is not cool. You're preventing joyful human-style matrimony from happening.
Yeah, right. Like she would even say yes. I don't even think she's really your girlfriend. I think you made that up. Wow. No, wow. You went there. That doesn't convince me that you didn't just make it up. These 3 goals are all tied to the same legend which I've uncovered clues about over time. Legendary shit is everywhere out here. I'm seriously up to my ass in legend. Hell, I probably even qualify as a legend myself. You're legendary to me, Vriska. Well, when it comes to solving a big mystery like this, it doesn't hurt that everywhere we go, places are composed of the collective memories of many different adventures. We've explored ancient crypts, networks of burial mounds, dusty old tombs, giant pyramids, you name it. Hints about the endgame are hidden all over the place. Really, everyone's pretty lucky I died so I could do all the dirty work on this. Let's get real. Nobody's better prepared to take on the treasure hunting duties than I am.
Unhand the treasure. It's precious to me, just like my beautiful girlfriend.
He really said, my precious.
You are so full of shit. We're in love together, asshole. There's no way you're getting this ring. Fuck you.
Not that I'd have it any other way. This just sounds like the best plan to me. Why bother messing around with an army of ghostly dipshits or some shy magic alien when you can go straight for the ultimate weapon? Hell, maybe I'll just walk right up to him, one-shot the guy, and end it all right there. That's how a real pro goes about business. You take any shortcut you find. Since you're looking for a weapon, Vriska, I guarantee that the treasure is not a weapon. Probably, at least not the way you're thinking of it, probably. Yeah, the number 2 rule of treasure hunting is that the treasure is never what you think it is. I am going to wish as super hard as I can that I wake up with this ring. It's probably magic, so I bet it makes my wish come true. I doubt that from happening. If I wish hard enough, that will make it slightly less impossible.
Oh, you bastard, you are good.
I think someday I will use it to propose to my girlfriend. What do you think about that, wise guy? And he wants that girlfriend to also be Vriska.
Oh, gimme.
This is pathetic. Stop grabbing at me. We're missing what she's saying. She's gonna think we're idiots. Won't you stop? She already thinks you're idiots. Dude, there's no saving you from that. She already thinks both of you are idiots. And so do I right now. Oh my god. She's giving you important lore dump. She's giving you important information. She's catching you up, John. You're the last one to know this shit. It's kind of important. You need to know it. This is kind of important to the whole thing you're trying to do. Are you fuckers even listening to me? God damn it. Yes. No, you're not. You're squalling with Tavros and his loud, shitty whispering about some bullshit. Come on, guys. Am I really that boring? Am I really being that boring? I'm really starting to understand how my ancestors must have felt sometimes. Nobody ever respects an important explanation. I've already heard your explanations, though. Why are you still whispering, jackass? Oh, sorry. Hey, you caught the stream! Yay! Yeah, hey, welcome! I just checked. There's literally 1 minute until the schedule. That's okay though. We can keep going a little bit past today. The usual stuff I have on Tuesdays isn't happening today, so we can go a bit longer. Yeah, we can go a bit longer today. So that's fine. Yeah, I'm glad you caught us. Yeah, it's always great to see you. I think this is my thing. I'm the guy who shows up 1 minute before the end. Yeah, exactly. That's your thing. That's your thing. You show up to say hi. We get to say hi and have a little chat, and then stream ends. You showing up is the sign that it's time to end. You're our little sign that it's time for the scheduled end. But we have time today. We can keep going for a while. Maybe not too long because I do have like homework and stuff to do, but yeah, we can keep going for like maybe half an hour, maybe. Yeah, we have a while yet. Sorry. Both of you just keep your damn hands to yourselves. Shut up and let me finish my story. Tavros, bring me the treasure maps. Yes, right away. I think Tavros' view of this relationship is, oh hey, my girlfriend, finally. And Vreska's view of the relationship is, oh hey, a not useless lackey. It's kind of the vibes I'm getting so far. Yes, that's it. Dump them all over the floor about 10 feet away from me, just like that. The sloppier the pile and the further away from me, the better. Great job, Tavros. Thank you. Okay, scratch what I said about not totally useless lackey. Maybe slightly useless lackey would be more accurate. John, come take a look at this. Those are all treasure maps? Sort of. Probably not like any maps you've seen. Check it out. This ought to help you understand how frustrating this treasure hunt really is. Are they all blank? Oh yeah, they really are! They really are all blank! What's the use of them? Then what's the use? Is it only that certain people can see the map? Or that like the maps themselves have some physical property that changes when you get closer to it? Well, it's fucking Kung Fu Panda again. Except in this case, instead of a mirror showing that the secret is you all along, here the secret is the black void of empty space. John, tell me what you see here. Where? Right here. What is this? This thing I'm holding. A black piece of paper? No, John. This is bullshit, is what it is. Oh, yes, clearly. This is what a map looks like in the furthest ring. This is what all maps look like out here. Turns out plotting the relative geographical features of an infinite black expanse of pure void is every bit as moronic as it sounds. Okay, so when I said that the answer is the empty void of space, I wasn't wrong. But that didn't stop some ancient eldritch chucklefuck from doing exactly that. For the longest time, this is all we've had to go on when it came to deciphering the clues and figuring out the coordinates of the legendary treasure. Do you have any idea how hard it is to pin down the physical location of something out here. Never mind the fact that physical location is in the furthest ring is already a malleable concept. Just imagine what it's like giving someone directions. What do you tell them? Proceed in a straight line shaped like a perpetually shifting torus knot until you feel a sense of despair transcending all mortal comprehension. Then hang a right at the next octopus. There's nothing static out here. No landmarks, no point of reference, nothing. If you want to make any headway in this great big field of fuck all, someone has to start wrecking some shit. Like, my whole thing for Vriska is that, like, she's like, for the most part, she has like a very calm, cool, like, oh, I know better than you complete idiots kind of tone. But I do think that she gets pretty passionate about the treasure hunting here. Would that summon be you? Oh, I wish I had that kind of firepower, but no. You wouldn't believe my luck. You see, recently someone's been doing that dirty work for us. Want to know what the kicker is? Is the kicker that only Tavros can read it? Whoa. Okay, so the whole, like, void and, like, reality cracking and being destroyed is actually providing fixed points for you to hold on to. That's interesting. Okay, I really like that concept. That's really cool. I really like that. The guy who's been fucking shit up is the big bad himself. Every time he destroys another dream bubble, he does a little more damage to the furthest ring, inexplicably shattering the essence of all-encompassing nothingness. Yeah, that is so fucking cool. Oh my god, I love that. Oh, the fact that because he is destroying all of time and space and whatever, and that he is also destroying the void of nothing, where both everything and nothing exists in all places and nowhere all at once. And by cracking it, he is providing them fixed points to exist, providing them with an actual useful map to be able to find the thing that's gonna destroy him. Yeah, exactly. He's digging his own grave. He is providing them with the means to destroy him. And it's so cool. Oh, just the concept of the void cracking and breaking apart, meaning that it's turning into fixed points itself alone is so cool. But the fact that the guy who's doing it is the guy they're trying to destroy, and the thing they're looking for is the thing to destroy. Oh god, that's so cool. This is one of the coolest plot ideas I've ever seen. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh, I love that. That's incredible. That's so cool. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh. Every time he destroys another dream bubble, he does a little more damage to the furthest ring, inexplicably shattering the essence of all-encompassing nothingness. As the cracks spread across the void, new points of reference show up on our maps. Then we look at the angles and intersections and all the shapes formed by the cracks and compare them to our notes from the various riddles and clues we've discovered about the path to the treasure. It's actually a little like how, in old times on Alternia, pirates used to navigate by shapes the stars made. Constellations used to have a lot of significance in our culture, not just guiding explorers on their journeys to physical destinations, but guiding them on the choices they made in life, pertaining to fate and all that. Not like humans would really understand anything like that. No, you're talking about astrology. We get it. That's astrology. We get it. That's a thing that exists. I love that he's like finally the of their astrology symbols, the constellation symbols that they represent is finally like wrapping around to have like an actual lore relation to what they actually are. That's pretty cool. We're getting some really cool shit right now. Oh god, I love that. That's amazing. This is also I'm still so hyped up on the cracked space map. Oh, that I can't. Okay, forget everything I was saying earlier. This is the thumbnail. Oh my god, I can't. This is definitely the thumbnail. I'm too excited about it. Oh, I love that. That's amazing. Oh, that's great. I'm just still so hyped on it. I'm so hyped. Oh. I actually find this situation to be pretty funny. This guy's ego must be astronomical. Classic case of unchecked hubris paving the way for his own downfall. I didn't even need to build a web to trap him. He just went ahead and started building his own. Talk about a lucky break. Oh god, this is so cool. It all pieces together. It's perfectly. Yeah. Like Vriska has any room to talk. Stone meat glass house. I do still think that the treasure is absolutely not going to be what Vriska's thinking. It's not going to be a weapon that just one-shots him from behind. But God, this is so cool. This is so cool. Oh, and it's so clever. Oh man, I'm loving this. That is pretty neat. So does that mean you know where the treasure is now? No, because the map isn't complete yet. It needs more cracks so we can plot the rest of the course. All we're able to do now is head in the right general direction. So ironically, in order to prevent reality from being destroyed, we need to wait for it to be damaged further. In fact, we're better off encouraging it. Encouraging it? What? You mean like making him mad so he breaks more nothingness? Yes, but it has to be strategic. We have to somehow lead him in the direction of the places we want him to damage. Specifically the places where the route dead ends. Wherever we need new points of reference to keep going. So that means you have to piss him off, I guess. Not really. He's already pissed off. I think he's just permanently that way. It's more about getting his attention, using the right bait. Okay. We finally found a word that's practically incomprehensible with her quirk. Using the right bait, like going fishing. But to do that, you gotta know what he really wants. Like what motivates him. I mean, besides indiscriminately killing dead children and huge tentacle monsters. I'm guessing you have an idea for what that might be. Sure, the rumor is he's trying to find that dead alien girl I mentioned and kill her ghost for good. Bait is pretty comprehensive, but she's not spelling it like that. She's just spelling it like 88. Which, like, if you just like use that in casual conversation, no one's gonna know what it means. But spelling it 8 and 8 AIT is pretty good, but 88 as bait. It's just a little abstract from like, because usually her quirk is one of the easier ones to read. So it just caught me off guard a bit. Okay. I'm guessing you have an idea of what that might be? Sure. The rumor is he's trying to find that dead alien girl I mentioned and kill her ghost for good. If he catches on to the fact that some of us are looking for her too, and thinks we're hot on her trail, he'll probably start following us around and wreaking havoc wherever we go. We just have to make sure we're in the right place when he tries to kill us. Oh, also try not to actually die while we're at it. So the bait is really you. Sort of. It's actually more the bogus idea that will lead him to the cherub because we're looking for her too, which we're obviously not. There's some manipulation involved. Okay, how do you know he'll go for it? I mean, how will he actually know you're looking for her? The bait is you. No. But it would be so funny if they're like, hey, we're going to find the cherub, come follow us, and they lead him into the direction that we need him to crack, and then Calliope is actually there, and they've just fucked over everything. Oh, God. That's a pretty good question. I have to admit, I don't have everything quite figured out yet. I'm having a bait, and the bait is you. Oh, God. We're all ridiculous. Oh, and I love it. Okay, so she hasn't quite figured out everything yet. Yeah. Shush, I'm still talking. But that's never not been the case always. Nice sentence, genius. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm hoping my exploits can spread throughout the ring by word of mouth. Tales of my legend, you know? Yeah, musical about MPEG it's referenced in a Pokemon game? It's referenced in a Pokemon game? Maybe? It's unclear. Maybe hate. Maybe asterisk. I can't tell if that's just a row of asterisks or if you got something blocked. But okay, so something that's like ambiguous for some people think it's a reference but it's unclear probably. Yeah. Oh my god, that's crazy. If a Homestuck MPEG musical is referenced in a Pokemon game for real, I'm gonna lose my mind. They've just been a case of similar melodies resurfacing for Toby. It could be, yeah. Like, it's funny if it is. Like, we're never really gonna, like, run out of music, but there is, in the end, only so many combinations of chords and key signatures and rhythms that can happen. So it's pretty easy for, like, similarities to pop up. There's only so many Tobyisms, yeah. Yeah, especially, like with when you're talking about the same composer, it's pretty easy for similarities to pop up between music. Like, even musicians don't always remember stuff they've used before, so I bet that it's just an accident, but it's so funny. It's so funny to think even if it was an accident, the fact that he used something similar enough that people were able to catch on to it is still funny. But yeah, that's crazy. Less than a month until the year of Chapter 5. Ooh. Yeah. Interesting. Time isn't real. Time doesn't exist. Nothing happens. Time has not moved since 2020. This is still 2020 in my mind. 2020 has lasted for 5 years. Almost 6 now. Your rise. Hello, Gerard. Welcome. Nice to see you. It's so cold in your house. Oh god, I get that. Yeah, it's so cold here too. We're supposed to, here apparently in the next few days, we're supposed to reach -30 here. Which is gonna suck. Luckily, I do not have to leave the house when it's supposed to be -30. Because that's like any exposed skin will get frostbite weather. Probably. Like, I'm not leaving the house during that. No. But it's crazy. Oh, the temperature seemed to plummet so fast. We have a good solid amount of snow here now too. Just in the past couple of days, we've finally gotten huge piles of snow here. I had to walk to catch the bus to go to something the other day, and the snow was, and there is a section of the road that I have to walk down to get to the bus stop that doesn't have a sidewalk, which means that there's like a pretty steep ditch on the other side of the road. So there is a thin sliver of grass between the road and the ditch where I can walk during that section of the road to get to the bus stop. And this, because of the plows and stuff, the snow there is like up to up to like halfway up my legs. So they're above my snow boots. So I'm getting snow in my snow boots, and my feet are getting soaked and cold, and it sucks. And luckily, thankfully, like it's not so bad there now that like enough people have gone by there and enough cars and stuff that the snow's kind of compacted down more now, so it's not that bad anymore, and I don't really have to walk down that road anymore anyways. But like that was the most miserable walk of my life. My windows don't close all the way because my apartment is I'm so happy for no snow. it. Oh no. Yeah. Oh my god. I hope you don't get any. I'm hoping for above freezing weather for you. Oh no, that sucks. Oh, we had snow and freezing temps for like a week, and now it's like 10°C consistently. Hold on, what's 10 Celsius to Fahrenheit? 50. Yeah, that's pretty cold. Not quite freezing though. Yeah, it's pretty. It's like depending on where you are in the world, it's either cold or warm. Here it would be very warm for this time of year where I am. I'm pretty far north. But yeah, that's pretty nice that you're getting above. Oh, hold on, my face froze. There we go. You like block the window gap with something, Char? Oh yeah, like get a towel or a blanket in there somehow. Yeah. I wish it was 10°C. Oh, like 30. Oh yeah, that's like right at freezing. Oh yeah, I got something in there and it only works so well. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. We don't need shovel. We at least we haven't gotten any fresh snowfall since the couple of big storms we had a couple days ago. So we haven't had to actually shovel that much since the first day. So that's lucky at least. But we're getting some really cold weather coming up, and I feel so bad for the people who have to actually go out of their house and do stuff during that. I fleeced Among Us excuse me. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been making lots of warm hot chocolate and apple cider and tea. This is the weather for warm drinks. I've a local coffee shop. They have this like caramel apple cider drink that they serve in the fall, but now they've switched over to their winter drink menu, which means that they don't serve the caramel apple cider anymore. Because that's only on the fall menu, but it's my favorite drink that they do. So as a sort of makeshift thing, I've started doing like those like apple cider packets, and there's I don't drink coffee, but other people in my apartment do, and we have and they have there's like a caramel syrup that one of them likes to put in their coffee. So I took the caramel syrup and I put a little bit of it into the apple cider, and it's a pretty close approximation of the apple cider drink at there, and I've been having that a lot. Hot cocoa spiked with chocolate and cinnamon goes, yes. I don't drink coffee. I try to stay away from caffeine because it gives me migraines pretty often. I have to be careful with tea too. But like tea isn't as bad as like when I try to do coffee or like energy drinks or whatever. But it's still I'm still careful to do non-caffeinated tea when I can. But like, so I mostly stick to hot chocolate and cider and my caffeine-free tea. I also just can't really stand the smell of coffee a whole lot, so I don't really get why people like to drink it aside from the caffeine addiction, I guess. But yeah, if you ever have a chance to try that, to just make some apple cider and put like a little bit of caramel syrup in there, it's so good. It's not quite as good as the drink that my local coffee shop has. I think they put something else in there too, but it's a pretty close approximation, and it's so good. It's so good, especially if you put a little whipped cream on there. It's different taste. Coffee is really nice. Yeah, it's fair. I know my mom didn't used to drink coffee a lot, but she started doing like these like half coffee, half hot chocolate, and she'll do that now. Which means that she has a coffee machine now, which is better at heating up water than the kettle I have that I use usually, so I use it for heating up water sometimes when I'm making hot chocolate, but only when I'm doing hot chocolate, because there is a little bit of a like the coffee smell there. Like my mom says that there shouldn't be any coffee flavor lingering, but I swear I taste it when I use it to heat up water for the hot chocolate. I swear I taste coffee in there. Still, she says there shouldn't be, but I swear I do. Maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me, but I swear I do. I swear I do. But it's faster at heating the water sometimes than it depends on the kettle I'm using. But the one shitty one that I keep here, because I took the nice that I keep at my mom's house, because I took the good one with me. So now only the bad slow one is left at my mom's house from when I'm here for the holidays. But yeah, but it's give and take. But yeah, warm drinks are so nice here. Even just to hold them, not even to drink them, just to hold them. Let your nice cold hands warm up. It's so nice. Winter is not my favorite season. I can't say I like it a whole lot. I don't like shoveling. I don't like snow blowing. I don't like trudging through the snow. But the lights are pretty, and sitting by a cold window with a warm drink is very nice. It's so nice. Fall, like early to mid fall, before the leaves start actually like falling off a whole lot, when you have like the brilliant colors and the weather isn't so cold that you can't just get away with wearing like an extra layer or like a sweater or something. Yeah, I'm a sucker for the spirit of, yeah, I love looking at like the lights and the decorations, and just like you know, like when in the winter and there's snow everywhere, and at night where it's like dark but not really dark, like the sky is still light in a way that it isn't when there's not snow around, and like the snow kind of lights up the sky a bit. I love that, like just like looking at the window with the snow light sky and a warm drink, and like that's and looking at like the lights of the houses across the street, like that's like my perfect winter night. But like mid-fall is my favorite season, when you have the bright colors and you can have the warm drinks, because it's cold, but it's not too cold where you need to like bring out all the heavy winter stuff and like feel like a marshmallow man waddling around. But yeah, I do appreciate the warm drinks and the lights and off the snow, and I do like watching the snow fall from a window when I'm not out in it. I like watching the snow fall. I don't like walking through the snow after it's fallen, though. There are good things about winter, but fall will always beat it for me. I love winter, but I love it more. Yeah, oh my god, yeah. The seasonal depression sucks. Yeah, that is real. Make sure, yeah, anyone who's in a cold northern area right now this time of year, take care of yourselves. Have like vitamin D supplements. Make sure you're like actually getting some sunlight when you can. It sucks. And make sure you're actually like going out and doing new things, because like that's like the number one thing that I can recommend for like if you're starting to feel yourself slip into depression. Gotta go break up your normal routine a little bit, even if it's just like taking a different route or just deciding to try something new for one day in the week. Like, just break up your routine a bit. It'll give your brain happy feelings. Gulping vitamin C like my life depends on it, to be honest. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah. I haven't been keeping up on that as well as I should be, and I wonder why I've been feeling a bit low the past few days. It's my own damn fault because I haven't been doing the vitamins. But it's okay. I did earlier today. I did take them today, so I'm good. Yeah, just try to break up your routine a bit. Hang out with friends. If you have pets, cuddle them. Pets aren't quite a replacement for human company, but they're good. They're good. Especially if you're like me and can't handle a lot of socialization without getting burnt out. And if you don't, a stuffed animal is good enough too. Just like, you know, don't let yourself feel alone, because that'll really kill you. That's what really feeds the depression, is letting yourself feel alone, and tedious. And just break up your routine, hang out with your friends, remind yourself that there are good things still, and that winter never lasts. Remind yourself that it's temporary. Okay, I have no idea how we got into this long conversation, but but we should actually like continue here probably at some point in the thing that the stream is for, the Homestuck. Okay, well let's. Oh God, where were we? Got just a little sidetracked talking about cold weather. We're getting close to one of your favorite parts. Okay, well now I'm really excited. I have to admit I don't have anything quite figured out yet. Okay, so we haven't reached there yet. Okay, yeah, we're around here. Yeah! Shush, I'm still talking. But that's never not being the case always. Nice sentence, genius. Anyway, and like I was saying, I'm hoping my exploits can spread throughout the ring by word of mouth. Tales of my legend, you know? Wow, so humble. I mean, I've never finished Homestuck, so this could be on brand. I mean, it's pretty on brand for my streams, at least. For getting occasionally sidetracked by long tangents. Yeah, you said you'd gotten past this section pretty recently, but I don't think you said you finished it. So no spoilers both for me and for another good username. Or was it you who said that, or was it someone else with a longer username? Like half of you guys have green usernames. And it's like kind of hard to tell at a glance, because usually I like the first time my brain registers when I glance to see is the color. This shade of green is clearly the best. Clearly. You're all different shades of green. Let's see. Yeah. Mixolydia is a green. Pike Matchblocks is a green. Another good username is green. You're all green. This one's the best. What do you want about? I mean, another good usernames is like classically what's labeled as like a green apple scented marker, if you know what I mean. Mixolydia is kind of closer to a teal. I think we're well aware how good we were at differentiating text. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The chat is very green right now. Oh God. I keep getting drawn into tangents. We gotta continue. I'm giving myself a limit of 30 minutes. We're gonna have 30 more minutes of stream. We're gonna end at 3. For me at least. I don't know what time zones y'all are at. So we have half an hour of stream left. I'm gonna lock in. I want to get to the favorite part that Do Not Open mentioned. Who's also green. Another green. At least you all are different shades of green, which helps. But it is very green. Gerard at least is purple. We have a little a little variety there. Enough about green. That was a fun tangent. Yeah, okay. We're off the colors. We're off the green. But yeah, we're gonna lock in 30 minutes of stream. I want to try and get to that favorite part that Do Not Open mentioned. Hopefully we have enough time for that. Yes, so here we go. Do Not Open. I'm gonna try to get to that part you mentioned. So here we go. Yeah, Vriska being so humble. Tales of her legend being spread far and wide. Then, once he catches on, he'll come looking for us and then presumably go apeshit with his rainbow laser breath. Metaphysical cataclysm ensues. Yeah, the fact that you're spelling out this plan means that it is certain to go awry. No plan that gets explained to the audience before it takes place ever goes well. That sounds optimistic. Yeah, exactly. See, this to me maybe speaks to the danger of having self-esteem that is unreasonably high. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, that's accurate. Oh, shut up. I said it's a work in progress. We might need to make a bigger spectacle of ourselves somehow. Get more people involved. I don't know. It does seem like he's more drawn towards greater concentrations of ghosts. There's still plenty of time to figure it out. That's one thing about being dead. There's always more time. Plus, needless to say, Lady Luck will always be on our side. Vriska, looking at your track record, I'm going back to my thing of saying that you have all the luck, which means that you also have all the bad luck. So let's maybe not trust on luck being on your side to get us through this. Oh, his little smile. Oh, Tavros is smiling in the back too. Well, cool. That was actually a very interesting story, Vriska. You're a pretty good storyteller. You think so? Oh yes, I think so too. She's gotten much better at stories as a recreational long-term death hobby. Oh, yeah? Sure, we both looked at lessons from our ancestors to improve our souls. Her ancestral awakening has to do with understanding her destiny, to tell long stories to people and make them listen to all the words irregardless of their interest, by any means necessary. Vriska's thing is like, you will listen to my stories and you will be interested. The art of saying optimal tales, by my understanding, is to charge through all conceivable details and excessive minutiae until they are exhausted completely, much like it is a spiritual practice, and extraneous information is treated like the religious words you say over and over again until brain peace happens. So basically, boring them until they reach enlightenment. That's one way of looking at it. I don't know about excessive minutia or brain peace, but I was hanging on every word. Aw, you guys, you're making me blush. I wish I could hang out with you longer and maybe even help you with your treasure hunt. But I just know that I'm gonna be waking up soon. Darn, who even knows how long it'll be before we meet again in another bowl? Yeah, well, them's the breaks. Soon, it will be mine. Don't mind him, John. He's just being weird and tooly again. It was nice to see you and catch up like this. If we don't meet in another dream soon, don't worry. I have a feeling we'll be crossing paths again before this is all over. Oh. Another game! Okay, will we have time for this? If it's as long as the other one, definitely not. But, let's explore around here. Gaming time! Okay, you got some fetus spawn cards. Gotta hatch them all. It's advice you should follow if you want way too many fetus spawn crawling around. For safety reasons, the manufacturer recommends that you only hatch some. Gaming time, at least a little bit. Yeah. Talk to Rufio. Subnitram. Hold on. Have we met Rufio before? Do I have him in my cheat sheet yet? I do not. Okay, hold on. New entry. Rufio. Yeah, of course we know Rufio. Sup, Nitram? Oh, hey doll. You're gone a crazy long time. Now I gotta figure out a voice for this character. He looks exactly like Rufio from the movie too. Good to have you back, though. You know, that bomb stunt you pulled was some crazy shit. I thought you were hatching a sweet fiddle spawn with that thing, to be honest. Wasn't no thing. Don't sell yourself short. I don't think I could have done that. You're pretty gangsta, Pelxus. God, I can't speak. Yeah, I know. Hey, let's stop talking about how badass I am a minute and talk about you. Hashtag wanna ask you things. Shoot, doll. Those wings. You was hatched with them, right? Or I guess pupated them. Hashtag when you hit puberty. Puberty? Oh, forgot we have a game time. The favorite part will have to wait for next stream. Okay. Yeah, I figured either the favorite part was in the game or would be delayed by the game. So yeah, that makes sense. That'll be the highlight of next stream then. On Thursday. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I'm a mutant. Don't tell Kankry I said that. He's my boy, but you know how he's not down with lingo like that. Hashtag lingo like, hashtag, you know, hashtag regular words. Yeah. Ugh, don't even say it. I'll like teleport into our conversation with ghost magic just to shush you. Yeah, he does that to you too, huh? That's some crazy shit. Okay, so you always had wings then. And then I guess you aren't secretly a god tier, or... Nah, might have been cool to go full on rogue. Maybe you could have given me, like, stealing pointers. What is a thief and all? But nah, I don't think I could have gone through with that. Not intentionally, I mean. What? Why not? I don't know. Killing yourself, that's a heavy thing to do. I'm not like you, Mina. I don't think anyone is. Well, maybe Damara is kinda, but maybe we shouldn't go into that. Let unhatched fittest spawn lie, you know? What I'm saying is, you got game. You can see the text box clipping over his Ord. That's okay, just a little glitch. What I'm saying is, you got game, and I can dig that, but I was never as brave as people always thought. I don't know why they always thought that about me. Maybe it's my wings or my mohawk, or when I shout bangarang sometimes real loud. Bangarang! Horns so big they clip into your words, yeah! Makes it seem like I'm the shit with big self-esteem. My self-esteem is nothing really to crow about. I don't know. Alright, so you never got tiered, but I still don't get something. Didn't you have a totally fucking stupid robot body at some point, or did I just imagine that? Does your favorite part involve lesbians or the green? I have no idea what you're saying, which is good. That means I won't understand spoilers if you give them. I'll get your horns out of the text box. That whole period of time in our session was real foggy to me. I guess because I was dead for a while there. Hashtag maybe I got the ghost madness. Hashtag could swear you was a metal horse though. Or maybe someone, Kurlaws, was messing with your head. You also don't know what they're saying? Perfect doing that thing when you just throw random words together and act like they're spoilers to give fake spoilers. Yeah. No, the robot body was definitely a thing. I kinda blocked that out of my memory too. That shit was something else, yo. Crazy. I'm sure you remember how all that started. Back when Damara and I were still dating. Ring any bells? Rufio! I love when John went Super Saiyan fun time. He kinda did when he got God tier. He kinda did. Oh. Yeah. A fucking Megiddo. He went Super Saiyan! Yeah! I really hope Dante Basco voices him at the end of the show. Ooh, yes! Yeah, that would be perfect! God, I would love that. Do we really need to rehash that ancient bullshit drama? Hashtag bull, hashtag lol, hashtag wait. Hashtag why don't you ever do bull puns? Hashtag fail. No. Just saying is all. It was that whole thing. Anyway, that's when Horace was kind of macking on me, remember? And I wasn't all about to vacillate with him and her, because I knew how she was. Damn, so jealous. So fucking crazy. Dante Basco's had a, okay, am getting ahead of myself? In the fan project to dub the whole comic, Dante did read his lines there. Oh, there's a lot there, and it would be a lot to get into right now, and two as well, okay. He did read a good portion of the comic. Nice. Yeah, it would be awesome if they could get him to voice this character. If they ever get this far in the animation. I hope they do. Replying, what are you replying to? That seems a bit back. Oh, to the lesbians. Nice. Some good sapphic love. Yeah, so jealous, so fucking crazy. Okay. So she made me a cripple, remember? Okay, so his ancestor was also crippled. Okay. Tag that shit, homie. Hashtag abalonism? Damn, yeah, I mean, she busted me up. Couldn't move a muscle. Well, still flap my wings well enough. Really, I thought it would be alright just flopping wings around. I could still fly and just hang there, limp. I had a bit of dope look. And nah, Horace thought better of it. Built me the robo-bod, which is pretty tight. Hashtag like literally, hashtag screwed that shit together tight. Hashtag dude is good. Lost my wings though, which sucked. Kind of awkward just having a real guy's head on top of a big metal body and making all those damn legs move the right way. You know, trotting is hard work, yo. Hashtag especially on stairs. Ooh, yeah. That would be tough. Better than being a cripple though. I mean, quadriplegic. Oops. But I guess you didn't know what happened after that since you and Damara were killing each other and all. No. What? Okay, so there's someone else named Damara. So let's just write that down real quick. Well, I died. Yeah, but that's like, wow, long story. Guess you never heard. I'll tell you some other time. Missed this whole crazy thing, but, I was dead, right? And Horace kissed me back to life, but just my head, I think. He was probably standing on some mountain striking a pose like a fucking gangster, probably fighting a hoof beast with a flaming mane and all. Hashtag hope someone painted that shit. Hashtag instant masterpiece. Okay, so there's also someone else named Horace. Horace. Okay, so yeah, we're getting a lot of new names here. How much would that painting cost? When you think about it, Undertale text sounds for the characters are like, hey, they kind of are. So yeah, next you saw me, I had my normal body again. It was cool of him to help me all the ways he has. At least 450 booties. And yeah, we went out, me and him, for a long time after that. And off and on, even after we died. In case you were gonna ask. I wasn't. Right. Too much information, I guess. Sorry, doll. I always wanted to thank you for standing up for me. You know, when she crippled me, even though it cost you. That was pure class, Pexus. I'll never forget it. Man, I wouldn't have had to if you could just stand up for yourself sometimes. I mean, being paralyzed notwithstanding. Yeah, I guess. You're the only guy in our group who was ever even close to being pretty cool. Everyone else sucks, but you were almost alright. Oh. Sorry, that was an alarm for something else that was going off. Unfortunately, we all know that painting is already reserved for purchase. You were always such a pushover, though. Pretty lame, bro. Hashtag trigger warning, hashtag cripple entendre, hashtag suck it. Excuse me, Mina. Lame is an ableist slur, which in this context is really inappropriate. Taking your jokes with ironic trigger warnings really does not excuse that behavior. I'll thank you to refrain from using such terms in the future. Hashtag also, when walking, be careful not to flaunt the health of your legs. Dude, shut up. Shut up. Also, like, I know there are a few people who have, like, reclaimed the term for themselves. And, like, he's talking about himself, so in this case, I think he's fine referring to himself in that way. But, like, yeah, don't call anyone a cripple without, like, them explicitly saying it's okay, but, like, there are some people who like to use it in a reclaimed way, but I don't think it's, like, I don't think it's, love that he didn't show up for cripple entendre, but for lame. Okay, yeah. Third, Steam or Twitch had to have me approve that message to go through because of aforementioned word. Oh, the word we're discussing. Yeah, but like, don't use it like without the person like bringing it up themselves. But like, there are a few people who use it in a reclaimed way, and I know, but yeah, he's talking about himself. Like, dude, don't please help people refer to themselves. Yeah, just don't. Just let people talk about themselves however they want. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta click on it again. Dang it. Ugh. Yeah. Examine. It's a happy-looking host plush. It won't be so happy anymore if you hatch a fiddle-spawn egg near it. Maybe you'll be able to find some eggs in this area if you keep searching. Then the real fun can begin. Hashtag you start humming the fiddle-spawn theme song. Nice. Mina rage quit the convo the second he arrived. Yeah. Ooh, you got a busted robot head. There's a rumor going around that once, through an elaborate courtship process, Horace sent Rufio a robotic duplicate of himself to spar with, piece by piece. The last part he sent was supposedly the head. That's almost certainly a myth. Horace is a pretty strange dude, but he would have to be a total lunatic to do something like that. The anecdote strains plausibility. Yeah, we should check if we can. Okay, so yeah, we can ask him to join and we can be him. I probably shouldn't even ask this since you're not as brave as people make out with you to be. I mean, make you out to be. Hashtag wait, hashtag what did I say? Hashtag never mind. But, would you want to come away with me to, whoa, man, not you too. What? It's fine, it's alright that you dig me, I'm flattered. You were just the last person who hadn't hit on me yet, and I kinda dug that about you, you know? I wasn't asking you out, dope! Oh, wow, shit, sorry, guess I got the wrong idea. It's just kind of a reflex doll, you know? Everybody hits on me all the time, and I don't know why. Shit, it's crazy. Just the other day, get this, some orange guy in a green shirt jumped out of some bushes and tried to kiss me. And I'm like, what? Step off, jolly man. Orange guy in a green shirt. Oh, Andrew Hussey. Maybe it's cause you're a bishy-ass blubber fucker with a kick and walk. Yeah, that's cool of you to say. You've got kind of this Sultana Bishojo thing going on yourself, girl. Your style rocks. I always thought you looked pretty slammin'. Hashtag I could give you a mohawk dyeing tips. You'd rock the shit out of that look. For what it's worth, I would be your Mo Dare Dare waifu in the beat of a pump biscuit. If I was remotely attracted to you or found your personality more appealing. And also if I shared your dumb passion for troll anime and didn't think it clogged massive blowhole. Bangarang! That's a scenario I'd be alright with. Does he speak with Tumblr postscript days? No one really to talk to anymore about my stories, yo, since things got so chilly with my ex. Goddamn witch. Yeah, they all do. Seriously, she crazy. So what were you going to ask me, if not on a date? Hashtag, and if not, what brand of mohawk dye I use? Never mind. You're not even gonna agree anyway, because this team sucks. Later, Roof. Okay, yeah. Expected that. Let's not be him just yet. Gonna do a bit of exploring around. Okay, you got a pair of Dutton bubble goggles. You can see into infinity for eternity, just the way Charles Dutton would have wanted it. Okay. Oh, hello! It's Matuna! Aw, looks like he's all tuckered out under the brain tree. Hashtag falling is hard work. Yeah, it sure is. Okay, another chest. This chest appears to have an extremely complicated lock. There's no way you can open it. You'll need to find someone who's handy with gadgets. So probably Horace then. Little Tuna love the guy. Me too! Me too! He doesn't deserve all the shit all his friends give him. Mainly Cronus. Talk to Horace. Oh, I've got to click on that again. Hey, Horace! Nice to meet you! Your Highness, fiddlesticks. Is part of my utterly execrable language and unforgivable stammering, your hoarseness. Hashtag shoot. Heinous. Hashtag phew. I'm a bale of nerves in your royal presence, and it's been so long. And when I'm so spooked, you must know that causes me to even more firmly identify with the majestic hoof beast. Hey, Horace, what the fuck is that thing you're prefixing all your talking with? Oh, this? What? You don't recognize it? I recognize it. I just want to know if you're aware of what you're using. No, it's weirding me out. Why, it's my smiling face, you silly, utterly superior person, you. Goggles and all. Can't you see? Oh, okay. So you don't. Of course. Fantastic. Oh, man. This is great. This is great. He's Sagittarius, I think. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, gonna put that down. Oh, precious. I guess? It's disturbing as heck for me for whatever reason. The last thing I desire is to disconcert our prodigal empress. I just thought I would try smiling permanently and uncompromisingly rather than resorting to all those disgruntled expressions I usually trot out. Hashtag I'd be cutting back on the horse puns too, as you get cutting back? This is you cutting back? Why the F would you want to do that? It was on Mulin's suggestion, actually. Huh? Oh, I guess you must not have heard. She and I have developed quite a strong and stable moral allegiance recently. Dang. I did notice that, Smiley. He's precious. Hashtag disclaimer, hashtag less impressed than I sound. That matchup makes no clubbing sense, dude. Hashtag cats and horse. Hashtag, for the win. Exactly. Hoof would have thought. If you asked me before we all died whether I would consider romantically pairing with a ridiculous mid-blood, let alone Miss Lejon of all people, I'd probably have died regardless due to a laughter-induced asphyxiation. Hashtag if you're going to go, hashtag go out with a smile. Oh, but do you know what it was that finally cleared the sweat-steamed-induced fog from my goggles? It was meeting our post-scratch counterparts. Hashtag dance sisters, or shall I say hashtag dressage... Oh, dressage sisters. Okay. Seeing our corresponding young Alternians, why it threatened to produce a tear-induced flood on the inside of my goggles. Hashtag which naturally I would drain right away through the custom sweat valves. Their relationship, in spite of the strong class disparity, I found to be so moving, so pure. It made me reconsider my perspective on Mulin entirely, who, worsenessly, I'd hardly ever given a second thought. It's funny, don't you think, how our young ancestors took to a completely different social configuration, making for some rather odd pairings, both platonic and otherwise. A whole host of counterintuitive minglings up and down the hemospectrum with no regard for class compatibility. And yet, it all seems to make a strange amount of sense. Nay, I may go as far as to say it's all oddly rather titillating, or... No, perhaps what I mean is some of their Alternian indiscretions feel a bit, I don't know, naughty? Oh, phooey, that's not what I meant either. Pardon my potty mouth. Now you'll probably mistake me for some kind of rascally deviant. I think my mouth is quite the something gapper today? I don't know. Why you'll still act like you give a heap of manure about dating down the spectrum? You and Nitram been a thing for how long? Yes, but no one was supposed to know about that. Oh, load gaper. Thank you. That was always to be my own private, exploration. I had no intention of creating such a stirrup. Hashtag though I have literally smithed such items before, pun notwithstanding. It was only to be very private, fleeting dalliance when a buoy, but the whole thing became so quickly scandalized. Hashtag a spur of the moment affair, really. And soon others were whisked into it such that you and the vengeful rust blood and, well, imagine my embarrassment. Trust me, the last thing I wanted was for royalty such as yourself to know I was pursuing forbidden blood. Be caught with my hoof in the chocolate jar, stowed to knicker. Oh. And I suppose I would have clapped my hands of the matter after the big kerfuffle, but... buoy, low blood is cankery, explained helpfully and laboriously. Oh, yeah. I blocked most of his speech out of my mind. I do not think of it. The knowledge is lost forever. Okay, but I will make a note of that somewhere here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, perhaps a wise move. Yeah. I guess I didn't expect to fall in love. It's true. I'm not ashamed to say it. I fell mane over hooves, phantom snout over phantom hindquarters. He stole my breath away. Hashtag with but a roguish glance. Wow, life story alert, do not care. My apologies, Your Excellency. Just tell me why paling up with Mew means you have to make that terrible face now. She's taught me to get in touch with my anger. Through a moderately discernible series of enthusiastic mimes, she has made it clear that it is much healthier to crush all negative emotions beneath a stampede of positivity, and to always be cheerful and upbeat no matter what, even if projecting that facade is at times physically painful. Hashtags such as hashtag all times. Dude, I think maybe that's bad advice. I think that's bad advice. Maybe you don't do that. I think maybe you both need help. That is some shit sauce advice and you should give it up, Holmes. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Mina. Yes, very well. Is this better? Dude, were you making that face inside that entire time? Much. Is that always how he looks when he's not forcing positivity? I feel kind of bad for him. Dude, I wish you could feel some genuine positivity. You've got some more boondollars. A little while ago, you would have been pumped to score the stove, but now this is just pocket change to you. You sneer with contempt at the pitiable sum of money and let it slip through your fingers to the forest below. Let the beggars and peasants scrounge for it, you say? Sure, okay. Okay. You got some Finispawn eggs. You can go use one of those on the host plush back there. It honestly sounds like a childish waste of time, but little do you know that Finispawn's key demographic is your age group. You are the suckerfish. It's you. Okay. I don't know what time we're at. Okay. Yeah, we're about at end time. Let's see. We will... What's that sound? You listen closely to the chest. You hear something flopping around in there. This thing looks airtight. Whatever's in there might run out of ghost oxygen soon. Alas, this chest appears to have an extremely complicated lock. There's no way you can open it. We'll need to find someone who's handy with gadgets. Okay, Damara. Hello, Damara. We'll talk to Damara and then we'll end stream. So, Megiddo. Here we are again, I guess. Okay, oh, hold on. Aries. Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. Yeah, okay, so we've met all of the ancestor trolls. Okay, so Damara's silent. Oh. Damn. Please tell me this reunion is as awkward for you as it is for me. Not gonna say nothing, huh? Just gonna stand there and leave me wriggling on the hook during this frosty silence. Come on, you nutty bitch, at least do something to break the ice. Oh, that's one way to do it. Thank you. Hey, you didn't by any chance kidnap Natrum's Lucis, did you? Or steal any of his dorky Finispawn loot? I thought we were past this. Don't tell me you're still tormenting the guy even after eternity. Oh, she speaks Japanese. Oh god, it's been so long since... I don't know. No, I can't. Do what to myself twice with my double what exactly? God damn, your weird accent is thick as ever. That's not an accent. That is a whole different language. Another... Is there a translate button? Is there? Yeah, girl, that is not an accent. No, it's not. Oh my god. God, it's been so long since I bothered with Japanese lessons. The only word I recognize is anata, which is you. Is that a language? It's a typing quirk. That is not a typing quirk. Oh my god, her face changed. What? Did you just tell me to bite something? Or screw it, I give up. Language barrier be a fucking mother glubber. Yes, my typing quirk. Pig Latin. I think there's a pretty big difference between Pig Latin and Japanese. Oh my god. And she smokes, of course. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna check. Oh, there's a big glacier ice thing. Examine bubble. This bubble contains Damar's memory of a huge quartz obstacle. Only she can remove it. Stinking witch. She never makes it easy, does she? Okay, yeah, so. Okay, so we've talked to everyone once as Mira. I think that's a pretty good place to stop. Yeah. Anyone with a Pig Latin typing quirk should Scray. Oh, wonderful. But yeah, that is the end of our stream. Thank you all so much for coming. It's been a pleasure as always. We had a couple new friends pop up, which is always nice. Clam Scray. Nice. Okay, I love that. Yeah, I hope all of you have a wonderful day. I hope to see you all on Thursday. Make sure to check out the Discord. I will immediately after this hopefully start working on uploading the VODs both for last Thursday and today, because I forgot to upload Thursdays. Or last week's at least. Follower goal met. Did someone follow? Did my follower alert not go off? I don't think it did. No, it didn't. It didn't. So I can't see who followed. But anyways, thank you so much, whoever followed. It went off visually? It went off visually? I just didn't get this. It didn't for me on my, okay. Well, whoever did follow, thank you for the follow so much. Glad to have you. I'm sorry I didn't catch the visual. It might be, it should have, hold on. It should be fine. Let me check actions. Let's see, test trigger. Okay, so when I do the test, I hear and see it fine. Like, I don't know. I'll have to do some fiddling with that after stream. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't earlier. Yeah, it's no, hold on, didn't mean to click that. Okay, yeah, we can do a Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. Yeah. OMG, Ray LaFay followed. Ray LaFay followed Ray LaFay. And I did it twice. Okay, Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. What number were we at? 38 last time. Okay. Oh, right, I gotta switch over so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, here we go. Sports. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I think we did see this one. Oh my word, Looper. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, that was newest. We want next. Dude, stuff yiff in my butt. Oh my god. He seems far too happy. With 38, it went from 38 to 40. We're from 38 to 40. Oh, what's 39? There's no 39? That page doesn't exist! Okay. That may be an important clue to something, I don't know. Considering apparently everything in Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff is some sort of cryptic clue to the plot of Homestuck. Just another day in the life of Hella Jeff. Yeah. Being lost and confused on the page not found. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do the VODs from last week and today, and hopefully that'll be it. Check out the Discord. I haven't really been active on there. I've hardly checked it last week, unfortunately. Been kind of had a hectic week. But I do plan to be a bit more active on there in the future. I mostly use it for scheduling updates and sometimes posting art. But I hope you guys give it a look. But yeah, it's been great to have you guys here. I hope to see you on Thursday. And I hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your day.